heading back right now. Last we left off, the whole session was the combat, really. Several things happened. I'm not going to recapitulate on all of them. Maisel almost died. That's the gist of it. Right now, we're going back to the fray. I will be honest here and say I don't remember. Did Ekaterina have her turn or not, or did we end before she went?
That's actually
Ekaterina?
so odd we ended mid-turn.
She couldn't have had her turn because we ended on me, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do think it's a little bit weird for her to like end her turn like out of range of anyone that she could attack, so I think she didn't go, but I honestly didn't remember, so I was like, okay.
It's because I went before and I was in range.
Yeah.
And many things happened to almost get me, but didn't.
In which case, it is Ekaterina now.
I do have one question, though.
Sure.
I don't remember. Did this 22 hit Valerie?
Well, she's down, so I assume so.
Okay. It was more of just like, I should have done more math.
Yeah. Oh, before we begin again, I have two like kind of small clarifications. One, which we discussed afterwards, but just to keep everyone on the level, like the dagger throwing does work with Nick, so that was a mistake on my part. Going forward, that's a valid thing to do. And about the inspiration uses, I am not going to allow using inspiration to make enemies reroll saves. I think under the new rules, it's much easier to get inspiration like on demand, and so that kind of like throws balance off a little bit. You can't be as permitting with inspiration as we might have been before, but I will allow using your inspiration to make someone else from the party reroll something they rolled, as long as you can explain how your character is inspiring them to do it or assisting in some way to make them reroll. Okay, that is it for patch notes. Now it is Ekaterina's turn. She just watched Iluna leap toward Valerie and Penelope. She would have to go through Noah's Adder Storm through that path.
Yes, she would.
So that's 35 there, and then 20 more. Let me see if she can do that.
Do it, girl. You know you want to, girl.
Girl. She can move up to 50.
Oh, sorry. I have one more patch note question that I don't remember what your answer was. Ethereal emulation. Did you want me to keep it at D8 as it was, or is it okay to change it to D12 as the website says?
I think we're going to keep it as a D8
Okay.
as long well, it's your choice actually. Like we can keep it as a D8 and I can be more flexible with when it actually procs.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can change it to a D12, but it will only proc exclusively for spells and not for other, like, magic adjacent things.
Yeah.
I keep it at D8 because this man's nutty.
Yeah. I'm good to keep it D8. I'm just so confused about why it ported in as D8 when that's not the actual.
It's an older version because it's a Foundry module, right? And that module is outdated. They have
so the
not
spell
updated.
Was initially a D6.
Yes,
D8.
it was a former version of it, iteration of it was a D8. The most recent one that Kibbles posted is a D12.
Okay.
But that was after they made the Foundry module.
Got it.
So
There
you're
could be.
You're asking for my catchphrase. I don't know why I didn't.
Shut up.
Trying my best.
Anyway.
That's their fault, not Foundry's.
Fuck. She can't. It's actually kind of tricky.
What can she do? She can fuck.
Technically, I did not attack Penelope, so.
But you're pretty close. Like she realizes that, but she's also extremely injured, and Rala is right by the path that she would need to take to beat your ass up.
Also, your healer is being attacked by this woman who has held down Monkey Man several times, pulled him out of
I've got
the
knives for
air.
hands.
Xander's also like 10 feet in the air. He can just like fly away.
He's not. He's in the air again. When do you get back in the air?
When he revived, quote unquote.
Because I
They
just
didn't grab him
pushed
back.
him into the Aether Storm.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he was doing. He just started lighting himself on fire.
I mean, fair.
Me when.
Is Rolla's not beneath her or is not bloody yet, right?
No.
Oh, Noah did get bloodied. When was that? When that happened?
Some ranged shit. I couldn't tell you what it was, but it did
Xander,
take.
probably.
Ah, yeah, the fires, probably something.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah,
missed
that's
that
right.
one,
Noah
so
failed on most of that.
I missed that one, so I'm just not going to do it. Okay. On her turn, Katarina's gonna go up to where Rolla is. And with her sight, she's going to... Sort of like Rolla had just attacked Penelope, like that was her last target. So Katarina's gonna swoop in behind her with like this massive sight and unleash like a horizontal attack. Let me get my dice.
We've also lost our resident druid in the initiative tracker again. It's just not sure.
Oh, speaking of Druid, if you want to add him in, we can show you how to like do the transformation so that where he won't get lost again.
Ido showed me the module.
It's not even a module; it's literally just built in.
Oh, it's built in. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
So just drag his token back on, get rid of the monkey, and then put the monkey back on. Like drag the monkey on top of him.
That's fair. I just don't remember what his initial. Well, since I remember that druids don't actually work like that, he's just gonna stay in monkey form for the rest of combat, so it's fine.
Oh,
just
fair.
I think he went. I just was
Oh,
scrolling.
he went
was-
already. Yeah.
Yeah, he already went.
He was at 20.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Attack against Rolla. That is a 17.
That hits.
Okay. So on a 17, she's going to deal 16 slashing damage.
I use my reaction to subtract that by 2d6.
All right.
And I will use my reaction to cast Vengeful Spike. So as this scythe cuts into Rolla, some of the blood that sprays out hardens, forms a needle in midair, and shoots directly towards Ekaterina.
All right.
Anyone that
That's an attack
touches
roll, right?
this child-
Yes.
Okay. 21 damage. She's going to use her reaction. Can she do that? Attack by a creature.
Ranged attack.
Yeah, it is a ranged attack, but it's like it's coming out of Rala, right? It's not coming out of myself, so
Correct.
it's technically like right in front of her. I'm gonna say it's relatively fair for her to try to use her parry on it.
I think that's even pretty cool. It's like the
That
idea.
hits, so she gets to reduce the damage by 14. So reducing the damage by 14, what's left over is 7. Yep, which is still not enough. So as the spike hits her, it gets her sort of like in the gut, and she was already like bleeding from several scrapes and wounds she got over the fight. She like this, you can see she was about to go in for another swing, and then this spike comes out, and she very hastily like spins the scythe with a very deft maneuver, really. to try to deflect it, and she does deflect most of it, but it sort of like rips through the side of her abdomen. She coughs blood and like falls to the ground in the other direction. She is down. So that is the end of her turn.
When you said not enough, I thought she was staying up, and I was like, God damn it!
That's very
No,
good
it's,
timing.
yeah,
Because that
Yeah,
attack
it's-
made me bloodied, so.
yes, she was about to attack you like 3 more times. So yeah, you probably saved Ralla's. Well, no, well, not life. She wouldn't have died, but she would have probably gotten knocked unconscious.
And that's kind of what I was assuming because I saw the injured but not bloodied yet, and I was like, ooh, she's gonna be close if
I
this
don't-
goes through.
3 more attacks.
I do like, yeah, honestly, like the idea of like I'm only like, what is it, barely injured, but taking 3 attacks would probably put me to like a quarter or less. Like
I was fully like, if she goes for Rala or Noah, I'm gonna do it. If she goes for someone else, probably they can take it.
I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, this one over here is fine. But I also do like how like someone hit Rala one time with a physical attack and suddenly spirits and blood around.
Yeah, it's like there's a shadow of like woven spirits like come up and like obstruct part of the blow, and like the little bit that goes through turns into a needle and spikes back.
What happened to your voice there?
I know, right?
I'm still getting over being sick.
I love it.
Right. On
You
Xander's
sounded
turn.
real scary, girl.
For your, as a reminder, Xander has just sort of like entered like this intense phoenix flame form. His hair is like burning up. His eyes are a bright shade of golden all throughout. He has big phoenix wings and the feather tail sort of like trailing out of his back. He's burning through most of his clothes, but there's like this armor made of fire emanating from him. He looks and sees Ekaterina falling, and he goes like, oh, damn. He looks and sees Valerie also down, and well, I could be a healer right now, but that's just not my style. And you can see he, with both hands like stretched out, he begins gathering like a very big amount of flame ether in his hands. And all of you being like having experience with spellcasting, you do wonder like how long he can keep this up, because he seems to be burning through leather like intensely through the fight.
Does being in the Aether Storm do anything when he starts his turn?
Not on the start of her turn, only if he ends it there.
Okay.
Or moves through it, right?
Mhm.
Yes, but he can just like take like one step backward and move out of it. So, he's going to gather this power for like a little bit with his palms stretched out. One of them burning golden, and the other with this teal flame. He gathers both of his hands together, aiming at a spot that seems to be clearly like more or less between Rala and Noah. And he speaks out with this voice that is like now reverberating with primal magic. Asteri Flogas Fuinica. And he lets out this big burst of flame that detonates and catches Rala and Noah. It catches Ekaterina as well, but it seems like this barrier of shimmering green protects her from most of the blast. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws. He is giving disadvantage to Noah.
He gives me disadvantage how? Sorry.
With heightened spell.
I knew that motherfucker was a sorcerer.
I mean, only the everything about him.
Yeah.
You really
That's-
couldn't just let him have that.
It was dex,
I mean,
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
You
like,
could not let him have
He
that.
could have been carrying a sign that said it.
I'm a
Listen,
motherfucking sorcerer.
it's like when we were just like, oh, what's it? Marco isn't a normal person. Like we all clock that shit.
Yeah, everyone
give you
knew that.
props?
Even I knew that you knew that.
Yeah, you want me to give you props?
I'm not. No, I never asked for it.
No, not
pressed-
you.
I
pressed
know.
Dex.
No. I said that jokingly. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I pressed Dex. I don't know if it rolled.
Yes,
You,
you rolled a
you
10.
did roll, yes.
Okay.
Damn.
Also, I fucking forgot about my own saving throw system. You can roll with wisdom if you like, for whatever
Same.
that does. Yeah.
Same thing.
Because we're not doing it on Monday.
I'm
so
not
you
gonna
forgot
ask
it
you to
completely.
reroll for disadvantage because getting a critical failure is not gonna do anything anyway.
Aren't? Yeah, we'll do something.
Imagine if a crit fail did like double damage against you.
On a good system, it would. Play Pathfinder now.
Oh god.
Okay, so that's
I don't have a reaction to counterspell this. I apologize.
That's 33 fire damage as this enormous burst of Phoenix Flame catches both of you dead on. You both didn't manage to react to it.
And
Knowing
I
his
will.
reaction already?
I will say. Your flames. No, your flames might be hot, but ice lasts forever. And my ring is going to begin spinning with energy on my finger, sorry. And it's going to begin emanating cold ice waves from itself, and it's going to envelop me, and I'm going to turn into a little iceberg. And I can absorb 100 points of damage with this ring.
Wow.
shit, okay.
So 33, you said.
Yes, 33 fire damage.
67. Vulnerability doubles it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so 66, there's 34 left on it.
Still
Alright.
had absorb elements going. Woo.
Let's go. He's going to spend 5 feet to get out of the other storm.
Does that count as moving through it?
Yeah, it says into or through it. Like, if it's counting into as not being through it, I'm going to say that it doesn't also count like being moving out of it as moving through it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Seems legit.
I usually
Probably.
run it the same way.
So that's 5 feet of movement. He is 45 feet away from Valerie. If he was here, that would be
Otherwise, it'd
40.
basically be the same penalty as ending your turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Lilia, you're like unarmed, right?
Correct.
Okay, in which case he should.
No, she's
be
got
out
two
of-
arms.
In which case, he should be out of your range with 10 feet.
I used my
of elevation.
reaction already.
Wait,
so
did you
he's
use your
gonna-
reaction to like
Here.
I used my
Grapple
reaction
someone?
already. I used
Oh,
my
that's right.
reaction to
Rana.
reduce.
try to grab the
damage.
monkey? Oh, that.
30
Oh.
feet, yeah, there. Okay. I'm going to move here. No, not here. Fuck, I paused the game accidentally. No, here. Yes.
Get paused, idiot.
So he gets just in range to send a healing feather towards Valerie. Which is going to heal. Where's my other die of this kind? Do we only have 2? That's sad. I need more
They're
dice.
determined to get their combination with the monkey off.
Dude, the combination with the spider was the funniest shit. Pity it didn't happen. That's a number of hit points restored to Valerie. She, again, like, still prone, but wakes up. And Xander, like, you see he spent a lot of his power on that fire burst just now, and his flames, even though he has just restore himself. Like the wings have diminished considerably. Doesn't seem like he could do that for too much longer. But as he ends his turn, it is now Valerie's turn.
I'm assuming Maizel's little ghost was out of range of the fireball.
Oh,
The one that's over
it
here.
was
by this
yeah,
chair.
it was way out of range. Yeah. I need to wait. Where am I drawing to here? How do I? Wall lighting. I just want to erase that that measuring thing.
Hang on,
Right
you have
here.
to go. You click on the measuring tools on the left, and then hover over it and hit backspace.
It's just that the wall should have disappeared already. Okay, Valerie. Let me just take a look at what save that spell is.
What was this little triangle on top of them?
I don't know.
The-
Oh, it was.
That spirit.
There's
GG.
Rella's spiritual weapon.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
Stone. Okay, nope. That's a bad idea.
You want to move? You can move.
No, she's not gonna move. I was just choosing what spell to cast.
I know. I'm just trying to gaslight you into walking away.
She's going to. As soon as she wakes up and sees you sort of like towering over her, you see she goes into this sort of like panic casting mode, and as soon as she's done like speaking words and she hastily rummages through her things, gets like arcane pouches and produces. You know what? Let me just check what the. She produces something that is akin to an insect's cocoon from her thing, speaks several words, and sort of like points at you with 3 hand gestures, Iluna. And she's going to cast a spell. I need you to make a will saving throw.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's private.
Oh.
Okay. You do manage to avoid being turned into a little insect.
I think at this point, because I've used it 3 times, she's starting to see Luna's tattoo in her stomach glow sort of violently, and when she shoots that spell, it kind of disperses around her and it's get caught up in the energy that's starting to thrum in on her navel.
Yeah. She kind of like sighs like in exasperation, like, "Ugh, really? She's going to use a bonus action to put a curse of slowness on you. So with her other hand, it just produced the insect cocoon that sort of like vanished as she cast the spell. She's going to then twist her hand, and you again feel your spirit seized by this curse that latches onto it. So you have a penalty to initiative rolls, your speeds are halved, and you can't add your dexterity to your AC. You can roll to shake it off at the end of your turn.
This one's so strong.
Add so much math again.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's only because the armor doesn't function the way most do, so I had to do like a little bit more math.
Is it medium armor?
Yeah, so this one lets me add the full dex, but it's also a +1, so...
Well, it's just -5.
Well, I had to remember how much the breastplate is actually. It's 15? But with...
I mean, but still, if it's adding your full dex mod, then we just have to remove 5, and then we have
No,
the
it's not
total
the full
without
dex
dex mod.
mod. Let me check it. I'm not sure if it's
Well-
the full one or if it's just an extra 1.
Well, then, yeah, then it's like -3 or something like that. Anyway, that is her turn. She's not going to move, but she is going to get up because she was prone. Next up is Rolla. Your go.
No combo with the monkey.
So She
Don't
is
give him any bad ideas, brother.
still...
It was pretty terrifying.
They don't have the combo action back yet.
So, movement, and then the dash, unfortunately, to get ever so closer. But since she's, beaten and banged up pretty badly, she's not actually going to be able to attack. But thankfully, Spirit Gigi is there to give...
Oh, did you swap out your winged boots?
I'm counting the 30. For the
just-
additional move speed and everything.
Reminder for Rala that if you bonk Penelope, everyone else will hit you.
Yeah.
So just
She doesn't really care at this point.
And there's 3 of them up right now.
This person took her friend, so
Fair enough.
where is Spirit Weapon?
Valid.
Where's the stupid spell? There it is.
Spirit bonk.
Yes.
Okay, go for
You
it.
should actually call it Spirit Bonk.
I'll rename it Spirit Bonk.
From the creators of Spirit Bomb. Okay, that's the 24 hits against Penelope. That is 12 Demaglio. Where is... Oh, I forgot that in this game we don't have the... We need to install the fucking life bar thingy. It's like so
Hang on.
important.
There is a life
Well, I
bar.
can't install it while we're in the middle of session,
Like
but you
default.
remind me.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll just do it later. Okay. Penny is now bloodied as your bonk sort of like hits her. Where are you aiming the bonk? Hat?
How tall is Penny?
Oh, she's not super tall.
So
She would be in centimeters. She would be like 162, 63.
what is that in real people height?
it's like
What do you mean real I'm gonna fucking murder your ass. Anyway,
it's like 5 foot. That well, you said 163.
yeah,
That's like 5'3". That's pretty short, actually.
yeah, she's not very tall.
I mean, that's still
Yeah, but that's like pretty short.
that's still a lot of height on Rala. So, but Gigi, Spirit Gigi's kind of floating. So I guess that's like a go for like the stomach to try and like knock the wind out of her.
Okay, you do knock a little bit of the wind out of her, and as you do, she spits a little bit of blood as some of the damage that she has been taking starts to pile up, and she looks like mostly, more than anything, she looks like emotionally hurt. She's looking at you, sort of like, why? And as she looks at you with that expression, all of them, as you might have guessed, are going to pile up on you as well.
Yep.
Ekaterina throws cast a Starry Wisp in your direction. Ooh, that is a natural 20. You take
Wait, Katarina?
not Ekaterina, Valerie. Sorry.
Oh,
You're going to take. Let me fetch my dice. Do I have a third one of this kind? No, I don't. That's annoying.
Modern problems.
23.
23.
You take 36 radiant damage. And you emit 10 feet of dim light and can't benefit from invisible condition.
Rala is down,
Down? No.
unconscious.
Okay, not to be cruel, but Xander and Valerie were attacking at the same time since it was when you hurt Penny, so he's not going to stop. And he's still
Understood.
going to cast a feather shot attack against you.
It is
Does she
ranged.
get-
It is only one fail.
Does
Yes.
she get cover?
it's also disadvantaged because she's prone.
It's just normal because it was at advantage normally.
Oh, okay.
Does she get
Um,
cover? Because he only how far did he fly to?
His 10 feet up.
Wasn't this balcony like 20 or 30?
They're not on a balcony.
They're on the balcony, yeah. None of you
They're
are.
on the floor.
You're on the floor. Just flying overhead.
Wait, when did what?
They were-
They were never on the balcony. I was calculating if they could get to the balcony, and I concluded that they couldn't. Like, Thunderstep didn't have the range for it. So they just went.
Oh, I was
so
like,
they
this
just
entire
went to
time I
four.
thought we were on the balcony. I was like, wait a second.
No, yeah.
I
I
didn't need
apologize,
to.
but no.
There's a lot of. Oh, I had way more movement actually.
For the record, Spirit Gigi made this attack, not Rala.
Yeah, they attack like a spectral thing that is shaped exactly like the child's hammer instead of attacking the child.
All right, thanks. Cool. All right, Rala's back up, guys.
Fucking it. That is a 16 to hit.
That definitely hits the unconscious entity. So
Okay. In which case, that is an automatic death, failed death save for you. Fortunately enough, you were out of range from both Ekaterina. Well, Ekaterina's down, but you're out of range of the raging monkeys. Sort of like reach. He couldn't really reach you with any action or bonus action that he has. So fortunately, he's not also attacking you. Actually, let me take a look at 45.
Boy!
I think it's more than, yeah. He is more than 45 feet away from you. So no, he can't do anything. So you only take one failed death save. Anything else on your turn? Well, actually, you're down.
Yeah.
Never mind.
can't do it.
That was crazy.
What a
I was
flex.
asking. I was
Most-
asking out of habit.
The most
like a
common
death
DM
gurgle.
trope: stuns you on your turn, asks you on your turn, "Do you want to do anything?" No.
That's
Me
so
and what
funny.
actions?
That's so funny.
She is going to. It's now Penny's turn. She just got bonked in the stomach by a child who then immediately got blasted and is laying unconscious on the floor. And she kind of like looks startled at that and puts her hand like in front of her mouth, like, oh no. She starts to look a little panicked, and in her panic, she kind of looks at Iluna, who is the closest person to her, holding like a big ass weapon, with seems to be trying to ask a question, but she's a little overwhelmed right now.
I think Aluna's eyes are starting to vibrate violently white as she sees Rala go down.
But I do need you to make a will saving throw.
My life up here is so much fun.
Private.
That's very private.
Okay. What?
Why is it set to private even?
Like why?
Well,
Because of Foundry, I often have to check things and fix things, and I don't want to fill up the fucking thing with a bunch of throws. So you tell me if you want to see me fixing all my stuff,
You
put
can
it on
delete
self
them.
roll or public
I
roll.
mean, there should be like a default thing.
Yeah, also whether you roll it public or private, it's still gonna fill the chat, so it doesn't matter. You can
Yeah,
delete
but
it
in that
right
case,
after.
it's not a bunch of numbers. I'll fill up numbers. It'll just be nothing.
There's a very easy button with which you can delete it.
Anyway, you resist the magic emanating from Penny's eyes in this moment, and she seems at a bit of a loss over what to do. She will ask Xander for help. Xander, help! And Xander is going to fire one shot at you, Iluna. That is a 22 to hit.
I think I could block this. It's fine. How much is it?
Let me see the damage. Okay. That is 15 fire damage.
15 by 2, 7, 7 minus 5. I take 2 damage.
Okay. That is the end of Penny's turn. Actually, she's gonna move a little like further behind Valerie, sort of like ducking behind her, scared. It is now top of the round. I'm gonna roll the
You roll
monkey
me
into initiative.
again because I'm at disadvantage. I'm not sure how you can roll it.
You have
Should
a
I just roll again?
-5, I think, not disadvantage.
Hmm?
Yeah, you can't
Oh.
add your dex
Yes,
to
you have
initiative.
You have a minus. No, it's to AC that you can act with
Ah.
Dex. But you have a -5 to your initiative, like just a
It's a
static
flat demerit.
Flat. Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Which brings you to a
Let's see.
17. Um,
3,
yeah.
18.
No, 18. Yes. Which means that Lucina is going to give you the +2 bonus, so you can go before Valerie. So
Thank
that
you.
brings you to just a 20. Let me see who else could move before someone else potentially. Noah. Noah can move before Xander potentially. So Lucina is going to give both of you orders. That, like just as everyone is beginning to gear up to move again, Lucina, who is at actually the top of initiative, she gives both of you very quick signals. To like warn you against Valerie and Xander effectively, so that you can move before they have their opportunity. Sort of, you're forewarned against them. I also have to roll the big fucking ape.
Is that the stat block's name?
No. Big fucking ape, just like
BFA.
monkey.
BFA.
It's the BFA.
Hey, its name starts with a B, so like it checks out.
Blandonga.
You've
Right.
got all the enemies in a row. Actually, who was going
but we're
ahead of
first.
me? Xander?
Xander was going ahead of you originally, yes.
Is it possible not to accept the initiative boost?
Oh yeah, I mean, if it would be like you
I'd
have
put the ape and
coordinated
Xander
well,
ahead of you.
so even though it's like Lucina's choice technically, if she knows that you would benefit from going after Xander and Jurgen, because you're going after both of them, she would not use her thing on you. Do you prefer it that way?
Let me text you real quick. The only reason I'm thinking it could be helpful, and you decide.
More turn with big crystal.
That's a good point. Yeah, he's still crystal.
Yeah, I think that's valid.
Watching the DVD idle animation, which is going around the
Yeah, like she observes that you are currently indisposed and thinks, you know, perhaps it wouldn't be that much of a benefit. You should be sheltered for a little bit longer.
Okay.
But there's nobody else that she can boost unless for some reason like Maisel wants to go before Luna. Like, would that be better tactically for you guys?
Potentially, it would mean that Maisel could get Rala up potentially instead of Aluna needing to, but like we're all in an order, so I don't know.
I can't get her up because I
Okay.
don't have anything left to do it with.
Okay.
I don't see a reason for not to, but I don't really. There's not a strong reason for it unless there's legendary actions that can come into play.
All right. In that case, they're not going to. We're just not going to do that. In which case, it is Lucina's turn. I open my entire fucking folder of things. Here, Lucina. Oh god, she's in the other PDF. Why do I do this myself?
You ask this question every time we play D&D.
I know, and I know the answer. I just don't like the answer.
What's the answer?
The answer is because I'm a very meticulous person.
Well,
Lucina, well, Katarina is down on the ground. Oh, true, they get their legendary actions back. There's so much shit to fucking. Which of them have legendary actions? Okay, okay. And then there's the, yeah. Lucina is going to try to keep Big Monkey there in place. So she walks up to it and swings her axe twice, trying to not really like necessarily attack the monkey as much as she's trying to like cut off like tendons or stuff like that to keep it in place with her big axe. So that is first attack. Oh, good. 26.
Go, Lucina, go.
First attack deals 10 slashing damage, and the monkey's AC is reduced by 2 until the end of their next turn. The second attack is only a 16. Let me take a look at the monkey's AC. 16, actually, due to the first strike hitting and reducing its AC, hits still.
Nice.
So she's going to hit it for 8 slashing damage, so a total of 18. The monkey form is damaged. Okay. So the ape kind of takes 2 solid hits from Lucina here. Like she slices through like one of its arm, and then heavy blow to one of its legs, swinging this heavy double-handed axe. Oh fuck, I had forgotten that she actually can do this. As she's about to hit for the second one, she will she will motion to Mizell, like as she is hitting the monkey, like now. And you can make an attack against the monkey if you wish, or cast a spell against it as a reaction.
Okay. I don't have my reaction right now.
Actually, she doesn't need. You don't need a reaction.
Okay.
Just read that on her sheet. She just does
Alright, I can cast a spell against the monkey.
Yeah, a spell of second level or lower specifically. You can't just cast like something huge. She's essentially giving you like a very last minute, like I'm about to create an opening shout.
Okay. She already dealt damage against it?
Yes.
Okay.
She's gotten 2 pretty solid hits against it.
That case, Mizell will snap his fingers, and the blood in that wound flares up and goes caustic, and he's casting hemorrhage on the monkey.
Okay. What does that do?
I will go ahead and put it in the chat.
You're gonna put it in?
Yeah.
2d8 necrotic damage. I'm gonna give it a status condition so we can, the bleeding
That's,
status
that's
condition.
at the start of each of its turns.
Yes, at the start of each of its turn is going to hemorrhage, so the bunkie is now bleeding profusely.
Ugh.
And it also, if it fails, it becomes anemic, and I don't remember what that status does, but that's
It's-
somewhere in your stuff.
Disadvantage on Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Means your life
And
becomes
reduce
harder.
and halves hit points recovered.
Just like passes out.
Me anytime I stand up. to
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel when I created this condition, that was very like very personal to me.
It's a condition where you have an inadequate number of red blood cells, and then something about hemoglobin.
Correct.
Hemoglobin?
But yeah, that is Lugina's turn. Let me see what she gleans from their intent. Well, nothing to. Oh, actually. Hmm. 20 feet of the point. Okay. She kind of like with a kind of like urgent look, she looks at the both of you back there, and goes. The monkey and the sorcerer are planning something big against you.
Izel and Noah.
Yes. And that will be the end of her turn.
I don't respond.
Yes, you are currently a block of ice.
Stares impassively in ice.
She gets a very
Um,
frosty look.
Ugh.
Gonna do
Jack
a
Nicholson in the ice.
run and jump up at Xander up in the air.
All right.
It's 30 feet of. I don't even think I have to use a like quote unquote jump. I think I can just.
Yeah, you can just jump normally, like normal
I
person
think
jump.
I can just use my mad hops.
You could just be like Super Mario, like. "Boing."
Just grab his feet and suplex him.
Canonically, Lily can double jump.
I can.
I like to think she just like grabs him by the ankles and then smashes his face on the floor.
That's gonna be the attempt.
That's a good question, dude.
Wait,
Can
what? Huh?
Lily a double jump?
I hit the wrong. I hit my hot bar. Yes, of course I am.
Holy shit.
It's just an 18.
Yep. That is a miss.
Alright, I try and hit again. Oh my
my
goodness. Oh god. Damn. I think that's my whole turn. That's my turn.
Okay.
Ooh, wow. I think there's literally nothing I can do with a bonus action if I don't hit with an action.
Yeah. You see, like, both your hands, like, sort of whoosh past Xander's.
It's hot. Oh, it's hot.
What
oh no.
fucking
oh,
odds
Yeah.
of that? Holy shit!
It's hot.
And
Extraordinarily
and-
low.
yeah, and like you can see like a comically concerned face as like both heads whoosh past, like he has just seen the fucking shadow of death passing by him.
You are so hot to hit. Oh god.
And okay, is that your turn?
I'm double checking. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. Okay,
Okay,
yep, that's my turn.
All right. Before Luna goes, Xander, having just had this traumatic experience, just turns and goes like, "Jurgen, no time left. We're doing this right now." And
they're doing
he kind of like looks at like Noah and Mizell, and let me. Okay, the ape opens its mouth and begins like exhaling like the frost breath it had previously used. It's not like super harmful. It seems like it's centered at like a point, almost like between the both of you. But it's like a very, very low temperature. Like it just freezes the air there. And then Xander sends like he snaps his fingers and sends like a single phoenix feather, which reaches that point and then heats up the air like very rapidly, causing like this like burst of air pressure. I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh shit, he hit you with the Todoroki.
Literally.
Right.
No what?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was to me. My bad.
Yes, that was to both of you.
Sorry, I was
you and
reading a
myself.
message.
Does he
What
make
was
a
he
con
doing?
save in the block?
I mean, he does. It's still like him inside, right? Especially if
What's
it's
he-
thunder damage.
What's he doing exactly?
He sort of like cooled down the air in the midpoint between you and Mizell, and then caused like a rapid expansion of the air, which causes like a sort of like this burst of wind pressure.
Let me just read.
Concussion.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do make a con. Well, the block makes a con save. I guess that uses my stat anyway. Yeah. Okay.
That is a failure from both. of you.
Why am I not seeing the shit? I'm gonna just reload the thing. Some dice rolls just are not rolling for me. I see it now. Okay. You're still back.
That's.
You said both fail?
Yes, both of them fail. That's 19 thunder damage to both of you. Wait, not 19, 21.
Okay.
And you are both knocked prone and dazed. Well, not no, I would say, unless it knocks you out of the iceberg.
Yeah. No, it
If
does
it doesn't,
not.
you're not. Yeah, you're not prone.
Yeah.
Dazed.
Say their action or something.
Actually, it's a spell?
No, it's not a spell.
It's a magical effect?
It is a magical effect, sort of. Yes.
Okay, I'm just reading the sentence. I don't know if this would apply
The effect,
both
like
ways.
the damage that you're taking is technically just physics, but it was caused by magic.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It's not targeting me. It's targeting the iceberg, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the daze condition, I'm just gonna double check that, but it means that you can only take an action, movement, or bonus action on your turn.
Mhm.
Like you can't take both.
Okay.
Let me just check
Yeah.
that out.
Also, did the monkey and them know that Mizell is here? Because he's invisible.
You cast several spells. They can hear.
One.
No, it was more than one.
Okay.
You cast the hemorrhage and the blood spike when you were there.
Okay. Then Mizell would also, I assume, take falling damage if he's going prone.
Yeah, I think it's
Is
1d6
daze take
per
away
10
moving
feet.
speed, or is it just, or what, you get knocked prone? Never mind.
Yeah, you get knocked prone and dazed.
Yeah, I mean,
You
like if I'm
take-
flying, how does that work? Does that knock me out of the air?
It does knock you out of the air.
Okay.
Unless your flight speed does not rely on.
I
you
do not
being-
have hover.
Let me just double check fall damage here.
I think isn't it 1d6 per 10 feet?
1d6 per 10 feet.
Yeah, I thought it was that, but I was just double checking. But if we're doing it like that, then that's 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are both dazed. But we go to Ilune's turn. That's their legendary action.
Okay. I think seeing that explosive attack, Luna's about fed up, and she jams the runner's spear into the ground, sort of like in front of Valerie, and says, "Why don't we wrap this up? We're done here." After seeing Rollo go down, going to throw 2 daggers at him first.
Xander?
Yeah.
Okay, that's at disadvantage because you're in melee with.
Nope, I have a sharpshooter. So
Then it's not.
Upper shooter.
24 hits Cinder.
Alright. I'm pumping the radiant materia into this. So Luna's sort of just vibrating with white light right now. 15.
15 damage against him.
Yeah.
All right. That knocks Cinder out of the air. Just like as that the dagger like sinks into his body, he kind of and you watch the flames, all of his flaming stuff begin to fade, and he falls to the ground, well, naked, because but still knocked unconscious.
Izel's looking respectfully while dazed.
Do you
I will
have
never-
art for this?
I will reveal no further information. You're welcome to imagine what you will.
Can
I mean,
I,
I-
respectfully but disgusted catch him to keep him from hitting the ground?
You can, sure.
Okay.
So about that art I just asked for. do
I
you have
could
any?
make it. The answer is I could. The answer is it doesn't
Please,
exist
please.
yet? No. I don't often make naked art of everyone, but I could.
But when you do, they have huge fucking boobs and tits, and also
well, it's
penile.
usually because Ivory is one of them, so yes.
Also your mother. I
Anyway,
remember.
Xander's genitalia aside, we're about to rest of your turn.
Yeah. I'll hold off on this attack, and the tattoo is starting to grow up her body towards her eyes, and she's kind of looking at Valerie and Benny, and says, "We're done here." And bonus action, they need to make dex saves for. I'm releasing all the energy I've built up for Moonstruck.
Okay. That is.
Let me, I believe it's a 17 or 18, but
Valerie is going to bulwark that, I think. Let me take the spell again. Yep. She is going to take to use instant bulwark to reduce the damage. But anyway, they're going to make their saves. First for Valerie. That's pretty low. That's not going to make it. Then for Penny. That is also pretty low. It's not going to make it.
all right. I've saved up to 25, double that's 50, so 50 radiant.
Wait, what do you mean double?
It's my dice, and whatever damage is saved up is doubled. I've done about, I think it's 4 now, and I've been saving it up. It's so altogether it's 25, and doubled that's 50.
I still don't I don't remember why it's doubled.
That's just how we decide. It's as a bonus. It's a Moonstruck is I use my reaction to reduce it by just my superiority dice damage.
Yes.
I store it up, and as a bonus action, you unleash all the energy, and that energy is doubled.
So essentially, if you absorb 25 damage, you put out 50?
Yeah.
I'm sure past me had a reason for that, but I'm going to think about it again.
I think it's because it took me 4 turns to do that, and I have to give up a reaction. So if we want to make it add my dex modifier or my whatever modifier, like proficiency or whatever you want to make it, and then with the dice, and then just make it flat. But that's how I've always been that's how it's always been done.
Yeah, I'm just because it's gonna fly like that now. I'm just a bit caught off guard by my own thought process when doing that, but
It does.
I can think
It
about
is.
I
It
can
is.
think about it later.
It took high rolls to be fair, because I just rolled a 5. That took a 7, a 8, a 5, and a 5, and 4 turns.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a building up over time thing. Let me just roll for instant bulwark. That is 4d10 plus your spellcasting modifier hit points. That's 10, 20, 24, 28 points. So the bulwark comes up with Valerie's spell and is immediately destroyed. It mitigates about half of the total power, but it is just sort of immediately vaporized. Even as as the magic forms this blast of earth, the radiance coming out of your body just completely bypasses it. Valerie is, for I think the third time, knocked to the ground. What is the range of that? Doesn't it catch Lilia? Or is
No,
it
it's 10 feet.
Okay.
I also made sure to get Rala out of it, which
Yeah.
is 15. If not, I could have just walked a little further.
No, Rala
away.
should just be barely out of it.
Penny's also going to
One,
take
two.
22 damage, so she goes back to being bloodied, as her vampire regeneration had been repairing some of her wounds that she gets struck with this radiance. And by the time she sort of recovers, she notices that Valerie is down again with a bit of a startle. What is she doing?
I'll save that other 24 for her then, since she's not down.
Okay, you're gonna toss the dagger at Penny.
Yeah.
All right.
Deserved.
That's 15 damage.
No, that was the
40.
last one. I didn't roll the second one.
Oh, okay.
Could be lower or higher. Lower, 14.
14. Okay. She is wounded at several parts, and you can tell that she's not a fighter or anything. It's just that her body seems to have a lot of vitality. So as she gets gashed and wounded and everything else, the wounds are already kind of fizzling and beginning to repair themselves. But at this point, she's wounded at multiple points, and it seems like her natural regeneration is really struggling to keep her together at this point. And emotionally, again, she's very distraught and seems very upset by everything that is happening around her. Anything else?
I'll send the final Nick dagger towards her. And I'll do this one while standing in front of Rala. Let's make it a melee one, because now it's personal. Thirty-two.
32 hits.
Other materia.
She is. Let me see. I think she has a reaction. Yeah, she's going to force you to make a will saving throw. Oh fuck! I should have done it on the first hit. Whatever. It was a mistake.
I rolled high.
No, that's not what it's about.
Oh.
I assume Myzel's sunbeams from the first turn put a pause on her regeneration for a little bit.
Why?
Because it's real sun
Vampires in
damage?
direct sunlight?
It's not sunlight, is it?
It is.
It is.
Does it count as sunlight?
Yes.
Yes.
Hang on. You launch a sunbeam, blah, 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 until the spell ends for the duration. This light is sunlight.
It's sunlight. Okay. But but to be fair, I only remember to actually increase her hit points, now, on her last
Okay.
turn.
Fair.
I was forgetting to do that for the rest of the fight. But what I mean by regeneration is just... On a grander scale, it's just how I'm describing her hit points. You know? Even if mechanically she's not regaining hit points, narratively she's still, slowly regenerating, because that's how I explain why she has so many hit points when she's not a fighter.
Gotcha.
Anyway. 23 is a success. You see that as she's looking at you, there is a small pang of guilt trying to worm its way into your head, but it doesn't quite catch hold, and you deal 12 damage to her. Okay.
Yeah, no, Rala's right here. That guilt is in the back of her mind, getting swallowed up by a much bigger guilt.
She's still up though.
I think that's everything. Action, bonus action, weapon mastery. All the charges from that. I'm pretty sure that using that is a. Pretty sure the smite from the materia is a bonus action. So I think that's it.
Okay. Myzel, before you go, Jurgen is going to use his legendary action to leap. Leaps 20 feet. Okay. He is going to leap The Ether Storm. No, is the Ether Storm still up?
Yes.
Did you make concentration checks?
I've not
He hasn't
taken
taken
damage.
damage, yeah.
The thing
Oh,
taking-
the thing took it for you. Okay.
Yeah.
In which case he's going to leap 20 feet. I'm gonna need Lucina to make a reflex saving throw. She
He's
very
leaping Away
She's very
from the
dexterously. I mean, he's leaping in her direction, right?
Oh, so she has to dodge it. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
she dodges out of the way very elegantly.
all this
bit
time I was
cumbersome.
imagining him going like straight up and then coming back down.
Yeah, no, he's leaping like forward. It's a massive monkey.
No, that's me and Lilia. Weird.
True.
She dodges out of the way though. Doesn't suffer any consequences. You can tell, even though her movements are a little bit hindered by the armor that she's wearing, she's very graceful with her movement. The monkey lands though, and that's it. It was just sort of doing a little bit of movement. So it's your turn now.
All right. My
Just
Zell,
getting to
he can only take action, bonus action, or movement. Do the dazed?
Correct.
Okay. So, in order to get Rala back up, he's going to reach out his hand and make a motion like roots grasping up through the floor, and tendrils of leaves kind of wrap around Penelope's legs and drain vitality out of her, and the energy flows into Rala as he's casting Wither and Bloom.
Ooh. Pretty
He is
spell.
going to cast this at 5th level using blood magic to upcast it once. So I'm going to pop it in the chat as 4th level and then roll my hit die to attempt to upcast it.
Oh, her save is pretty good actually. That's a success.
All right, and so, oh,
That's
added
necrotic damage,
modifier.
right?
Yes.
Okay. She's resistant.
Kind of
She-
assumed, but that was the point of that was to then allow Rala to use up to 5 hit dice. So Rala can get back up.
Is there actually a way where I can roll my hit dice? There.
It's really annoying and weird, but if you click on the gear and then next to your hit dice, you can then roll them manually.
Don't say it's annoying.
No, this is also gonna say anything.
The Spanish Inquisition will take it as an opportunity.
True.
I'm
I
not
don't like
saying-
doctor rolling
Spanish
dice here.
I forgot that Lucina could make an opportunity attack against Jurgen when he lapped,
Oh.
and she does hit him for 9 damage,
How many
Next
dice do I get?
5.
up to 5 hit dice.
Nice.
Nice cock.
Nice cock.
Nice
working on it.
cock.
Wait. Okay, that is the area that catches Valerie actually as well. Takes some damage.
He
It's
would.
not creatures of your choice, right?
It
Oh,
is
it's
creatures of my
creatures of your
choice.
choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to hit her? Or no? Okay.
He's specifically targeting only Penelope.
All right. Rala's back up. Penelope takes just a little bit of damage. Fellas? Anything else? Or, oh, you're dazed. Yeah. The daze
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
away
that-
at the end of your turn, though.
Okay, that's it from my Zell because of the days.
All right. That saving throw from Valerie. Success. That saving throw from Xander. Failure. Xander spurts a little bit of blood. in Lilia's
Oh.
arms. No! Why?
You made horny vampires.
No,
You made your horny bed. Now you've got to
No.
sleep in it.
No!
I mean, I'm definitely working
Forever,
on the art.
put that on my fucking tombstone.
That was
I'm
fucking
definitely
solid.
working on the art right now for you.
Yes. Drop it. Drop
I mean, I guess
it.
canonically, Doc, you have to tell me, does he have a nice cock?
I'm not going to say it. Like, it's up to each of you to interpret what Xander's. I'm not. What Xander's
mine-
thing looks like.
In my canon, he's like a Ken doll, nothing.
Like, yeah, you guys can imagine it's small, can imagine it's big. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm
No,
not
Soul is
involving
making
myself in it.
official art.
Okay.
Roll it, Soul.
It's up to you
Oh
to
my
imagine
God.
what a man like Xander, who is in a relationship with a woman like Penelope, is like. That's
Isn't
it.
it, what did
How
we
tall
decide?
is he?
1d12 plus con?
I'm not.
Uh,
I'm not rolling for this. I'm just gonna go based off of
Vibes.
Penelope.
How tall is he?
It's 175.
Okay, that's
The average height.
that's
Mhm.
solid. I'm sure God put the inches elsewhere.
Anyway, Jurgen. No, not Jurgen yet. Well, yeah, it is Jurgen
Oh
now,
my gosh.
because everyone else is fucking down. He's in a pretty tough spot, Jurgen.
I think once he jumped, Aluna starts turning her head sort of dead-eyed at him.
Yeah, he starts rushing like in this frenzied monkey. Like, there's a sense of urgency in this monkey. There's a lot of rush in this monkey.
In fairness, I don't know if he's in range to hit Mizell with anything, because Mizell did hit Penelope.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Well, actually, he can frost breath you. Make a DC 19 Constitution save.
Okay.
I don't know why I told you the DC, but that's a DC. The three-legged phoenix. The fuck. Well, thank God that doesn't
Oh,
deal double
no.
damage. You take.
I heard the want play, and then my game entirely reloaded.
You take 23 cold damage, and you're restrained.
Restrained? That's
Yes.
fun.
You're frozen.
Kinky.
Chained up, chained up.
It's a gift, you know, the ability to turn anything I say into a sex joke. It is a
It's a
legitimate.
K-pop song, and it's not.
I know it is,
sexual,
but they
actually.
said he said kinky. He literally said kinky. You cannot.
Oh, I was defending Laura.
Oh yeah, sure. Laura's not the offender here.
I didn't hear the other one, or maybe I tuned them out. I wasn't sure.
You probably tuned him out.
For
He's
Ken
going to-
those.
He's going to leap at the group of you, like in a very protective animal way. And you hear Penelope behind you going like, no, wait, Jurgen! And he's going to try to grab you first and foremost. That is, I think it's an acrobatics or athletics check from you.
Oh my god.
We're rolling so good.
Yes, it's
We should get a
athletic-
bonus for rolling so many nat ones. We're doing the damn thing.
He grabs you in one massive, like, monkey arm, and you see he is about to like you know, he's holding you kind of like, you know, Vegeta holding Goku, and he's about to like take like his other fist and slam it against your head, and you hear Penny again behind you going like, no, stop, and the monkey like stops for a moment, and like, And he's going to only use his bonus action to leap with you away from them. So he's going to leap 20 feet, 20 feet behind and drag you with him. So you would be sort of like here-ish. And that is it for Jürgens. Noah,
Orinotan.
you are an iceberg.
Orinotan. Bullock.
What is happening?
That's
Uh,
Unreal.
I'm gonna roll Indomitable. Actually, no, I don't care if I don't get rid of that curse. It's fine.
Wait, Valerie got a
Oh
curse?
yeah, that's true. I forgot
that's-
about that on your turn.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It didn't happen, and you know what? I don't care about it.
Hmm. Well, it kind of turned out the same way anyway. I'm going to use a bonus action to dismiss the iceberg. So the ring is going to stop spinning on my finger, and the ice is not going to melt, but instead going to almost vaporize back into snow, and is going to be pulled back into the interior of said ring. And then
You are dazed. You can only take a bonus action. Or an action.
how so?
I thought
You
you
failed
said
the
because it
saving-
didn't break through the ice, it didn't daze him.
It didn't knock him prone. I didn't say it didn't daze him.
It actually, I don't believe it can even. That's what I was going to ask with the
Does the
wording.
does the iceberg completely block any negative effects while you have the thing?
It says spells and other magical effects can't extend through the iceberg. Which
That is kind of
I take it goes both ways. That's
I mean,
what I'm
think of it like
I
if it were a
understand what he's-
shatter spell would have been blocked by the iceberg.
I know,
Well,
but that is
no,
the
that's the
thing. It
thing
was
is-
not a shatter spell. It was a hot and a nice like magical effect that created just through physics.
I know,
And
but
their
I'm
burst.
saying because they're both thunder damage, it's similar.
I know it's similar, but the real thing is spells and magical effects. It doesn't say like things can physically go through the thing. It says magic can penetrate it specifically.
Well, it's like a physical iceberg, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like shatters damage even.
No, I think the reason why he's thinking about this is because it's kind of like a sonic effect. If this was like fire
Yes. Yes.
or like straight up like oh no, like lightning, I feel like he'd be like, well, yeah,
yeah, but
this
that's the
hurts
thing.
is whatever.
Yeah.
If you can be shaken inside of an ice block, technically.
Exactly, like Quake goes through things because it's a reverberation. It can go through the iceberg. But I'm gonna give you the benefit of it this time, and say it doesn't go through the iceberg. But I do think it's like the one specific case where it can actually go through the iceberg. Because if you're
'Cause
inside,
otherwise, like-
if you're inside a box and like there's a fucking like big ass earthquake, you're going to get fucking shaken.
Yeah, it's not the magic in that case. It's just physics. If he dropped you off of a cliff.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like even like you make a thunderclap in the air, like a huge sonic effect, the sound waves themselves would bounce off of ice. It might
Because
crack it
it's
somewhat.
No, because it's magic in this case.
Sound. I mean, is it sound waves or is it? I don't know.
If that's the argument, then I think even less so it would go through.
Yeah,
But,
like it's
I'll
either
let it-
magic and the spell itself blocks it, or it's not magic and the wall of ice surrounding him blocks the physics.
Yeah, I mean, I either way, if you give me the benefit, that's fine. I just
If it's-
don't see a good reason why it should pass through, but that's okay. I'm dismissing the iceberg as a bonus action, and then as an action, Penny's not looking great, right?
No, she's very hurt.
Do we know her last name? I don't remember.
Nope.
All right.
Wise.
Cruz, Penelope Cruz. I'm
Going by Duchess Penelope.
since I can see her, it doesn't quite matter, but it would have been nice to say her full name. So I'm going
Pennywise.
to I'm going to point my finger gun at her, and I'm going to say for crimes committed against this crown, you will be slain, Penelope. And I'm going to shoot Ilvander's psychic lance at her, and behind me there will be once again the shadow of this cloaked man hovering behind me for just a moment, almost as if channeling my magic as well, and I need her to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. That's a 20 from her. What is
That's
your
a
spell save?
success.
Okay.
Actually, yes, that's a success. So she's going to take half. Where are we? Hang on, I lost my spell.
Mizell
Hold-
has his reaction back. I'm gonna make her take that with disadvantage.
Oh, dokes. She rolled an 11 initially, so
Okay. So that's a
Me-
failure.
no, she rolled an 11 initially,
Oh,
so she's going to re-roll that now.
+9 intelligence.
That's 15. So
That's a
her
fail.
no. That,
Oh,
It's a natural.
Okay.
I'm talking about her rolls
Got it.
without the bonuses. So it was a 20 because her bonus is a +9. So
Okay,
it's still a 20.
still success. So that is going to be 76 halved.
Damn, she crazy smart.
Will saving throws are charisma or intelligence.
True.
She's not very,
I
she's
forgot
not
about
very
that.
smart, but she's very charismatic.
She's fucking stupid.
So she takes half of that, which is 13.
She's not fucking
13.
stupid. She's very nice.
She is fucking stupid. Xander is like head empty.
She is fucking a stupid guy.
Okay, she gets hit by this like intense migraine, grabs her head, like screams a little, but doesn't quite fall. Just looks a little woozy.
Okay. And I'm go. What is this? The fuck is this shooting?
The monkey is going to frost breath at you, though.
As a reaction?
Not a reaction.
I haven't
Reaction.
ended my turn. I haven't
You what?
ended. I haven't ended my
It's
turn.
it's a free
It's-
reaction.
It's just a free thing. They all attack
Got it.
whenever it attacks
Okay.
her.
Okay.
So you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Also, you're immune. Why do you even care?
Might get restrained.
Yeah, what's the word? I forgot the word. It's a con save. Okay.
It is.
Fortitude.
Fortitude, yes, correct. That is a failure, so you take an amount of cold damage, which doesn't matter, but you are also restrained.
I get blasted by it, and I just kind of open my arms as if inviting the cold back in.
No, the
I
cold
see.
never bothered
That should
him.
heal him.
And yeah, and I say, "Thank you."
You can see the ape is holding, it's still holding you, Luna, and hasn't hurt her. But it's like you can feel its hands sort of like trembling and shaking.
And I'm going to use my epic boon to tell. I'm kidding.
Sure.
That's it then.
Okay,
As
That's
I've been
going to be-
restrained.
that saving throw from Ekaterina,
You,
which is
Katerina.
which is a failure. So where she stands, like her blood just continues flowing, and she coughs a little bit.
You win.
Next up is Penelope. She just like she grabs her head while after she got like assaulted by Noah's magic. Takes like one step, sort of falteringly back, and then still looking at the floor, she sees Valerie there. Valerie's also like fucking like ripped. Like her dress is all tattered to ribbons. The hat has fallen out. She's just lying there motionless, and Penny kind of like dives to the ground and grabs Valerie by the arms, sort of like cradles her a bit, like, oh no, oh no, and she Well, Illumin is kind of like in Jurgen's arm, so the closest person to her is Rala, technically, and Lilia. She kind of like looks at the both of you and goes like, "Please stop. Penny has to help them. Can you please stop? I need both of you to make will saving throws."
Do I still have advantage on those?
No.
Doesn't
Intellect
count.
Fortress is
They
down.
dropped us.
So it's intellect or
Charisma.
charisma?
Intelligence or charisma, yes.
Riz roll.
Killer. Oh, I can roll that.
All right.
Wow.
Lilia, you feel again the fever, like, starting in your body, and then it dies down. But Rala, that is a failure. You feel like a heat coming on your body. Kind of like being a little bit feverish, but not to a level where it hurts. You, in this moment, as she looks at you pleading, you begin to see the like a shift in the way that you view her. Suddenly you find yourself seeing Penny as an object of adoration and protection. And if you are, and I'm gonna leave that up to you, since you're sort of like a pubescent teenager or prepubescent, I don't know. If you're already like mature enough to feel sexual and or romantic attraction, you feel those things towards Penelope. If you aren't, then you feel basically like the closest thing you can feel in your mind towards her. But regardless, you treat her like you start seeing her basically as an idol right now. But she is, well, she's prone technically because she's like kneeling down. Why is it not that? There we go. But that's it. She's going to win. Oh, she also regenerates a little bit. She's just standing there holding Valerie in her. She's like full on crying, by the way. She's like looking at all of you, sort of asking you to stop. And that's it. Rala, it's your go. You are charmed by Penny.
Yeah.
He's a monkey.
And to be clear, like she hasn't asked you to attack. You don't need to
Yeah.
be aggressive or anything.
So, what I think in this instance, to circle back about what you were saying though, is I feel like what Rala would feel in this moment is not like a romantic feeling, but a sense of camaraderie. She sees this person who is very clearly upset that her loved ones are in danger, and that really like resonates. That's why she was doing all of this. Someone she loved was in a position that would justifiably rather not be in. So there's a sense of kinship in there. So she's still prone, and I guess she's still prone, so crawl towards her. And she's going to just attempt to give Penelope a hug. And just just try to comfort, I guess, the both of them.
She's still holding Valerie, but you can see she's a bit surprised. Like she initially recoils from you, like almost like she's expecting you to hit her again. But as you approach her in a more tender manner, she doesn't like full on snuggle to you, completely, but you can tell she kind of like shrinks herself into your arms a bit. That is your turn?
Yes.
Okay. You can yes, you can make your save again against the effect. That is a success. So as you are kind of like a weird whiplash here, but you are hugging her and she's like very peacefully in your arms, you find the yes, you find this sudden affection you felt beginning to fade from your mind, and whatever opinions you might have of her, whether that was changed or not by this event. It's not like you consciously realized that you were being charmed, but the magical influence on your mind is gone. But that's the end of your turn, and everything is rolled
Oh my
again.
god, look at all those nat ones. Jesus.
We are not
Most of it
ones
wasn't us.
around. Just
Most of
they're
them weren't
handing them
us.
out to everybody today.
Yeah.
Anyone can get a nat 1. Just walk up to the counter.
God.
I'm somehow still faster than the monkey. Even with the -5, I'm sure my dex is higher, isn't it?
Even with what?
I'm still somehow with the -5 from not adding my dex. I still think I'm technically faster than the monkey, aren't I?
Yeah, you still are.
It's crazy.
Big monkey.
Big monkey.
Okay, Lucina going again. She moves, and you see. You haven't seen her move this fast yet.
Is she bumping anybody's initiative?
It doesn't really matter. Like nobody can surpass Penelope with
Oh,
her
true. Yeah, that's
initiative
right.
bump.
I just realized
Uh,
that Katarina was unconscious, and that's who's was in front of me.
Yeah, but Lucina basically like dashes. There's like this odd like clunk 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 as she walks because Lucina wears like a heavy breastplate. Like it's not a full heavy armor, but it is like this heavy metal plate with metal gauntlets and chins. And you can tell it's kind of like it's like her body is trying to move faster than the armor itself. But she sort of like rushes towards where Penny is, being hugged by Rala there, and she raises her axe in a sort of like an executioner like stance, but she doesn't like drop it. She just holds it there. Obviously aimed at Penelope, you know, it's angled so it's not gonna hit Rala by accident. But she's holding it there, and her gaze is like ice cold. She's looking down at Penny. Do you surrender? And that is the end of her turn.
The music when you said she holds it above her head, going dun dun. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
But you see, even as Lucina, those of you who had like proficiency in insight, Lucina can tell what people are going to do slightly before they do. And you can tell as Lucina asks Penny if she is going to surrender. There is like a slight. She doesn't drop her axe, but there is a slight like loosening of her grip on it. And since it is now Penny's turn, so that doesn't that kind of gets like an immediate payoff. Penny, who is still in Rala's arms, since Rala hasn't had the opportunity to let her go if she wishes to. Still crying though, like not full on ugly crying anymore. It's more like a soft whimper. She just sort of goes like, yes, Penny surrenders. Lulu, please help them. Penny doesn't want them to die. She looks up at Lucina. Lucina's going to make a will save. Let me look at Lucina's modifiers. That is a failure.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's a
how
will not
far off
save.
is it?
Hmm?
How far off is it?
It's what?
The save for her to make it.
What do you mean far off? Like it's
Like,
Lucina making it. It's
how-
just 25.
Like by much, by
How much
how
did
much
she
did she
miss it
fuck it
by?
up? Yeah.
Oh, I see. By 3, I believe. Yeah, 3.
Can't do it.
Has she used her inspiration from being around Lilia enough?
No, I guess she hasn't. Let me reroll that.
I think she
That is
did
worse.
earlier. Oh, well, doesn't matter. But I think she did last session on an attack.
Oh, it was to hit, right? Because she was
Yes,
missed like
she
every
did.
attack in a row.
Yeah. We gave her the
That's
pity
right.
inspiration.
That's right. I forgot about
But yeah, Lucina doesn't move. Like you. As a matter of fact, you don't really know she has made a save or that she has failed it because nothing really changed. In fact, you wouldn't know Rala has changed it. Has like failed anything either. None of you has like detect magic currently active to know that they are affected by a magical effect. You can find maybe Rala's change in the meter perhaps a bit radical, but as for Lucina, she doesn't really move in this moment. She just is still holding the axe. She had loosened her grip before, and now Penny just looks at her and is essentially asking like you to help her boyfriends and girlfriends. Myself.
Can Myzel try and make an insight check to see if Lucina has been charmed by this?
I mean, why would you?
Because I think he wants to know. Like he obviously noticed the axe loosen, and he's trying to determine in his head, did it loosen because she is actually surrendering, or did it loosen because of Lucina falling under the spell?
Okay, make an insight check. $21. You see like a succession of events, right? Like Kina raises her axe, asking if Penny is going to surrender, and before Penny answers, while Penny is still cradled in Rala's arms and looking at Valerie, Lucina loosened her grip a little bit on the axe, and her expression, it doesn't go soft because she's a very, she's a soldier. But it seems more relaxed than before. It seems a bit more, more relaxed is the right way to describe it. After that, you see Penny looking up at her with pleading eyes and properly respond to her that she is indeed surrendering. And after she says that, as she looks at Lucina, you see Lucina her eyes widen a little bit, but not in like an alarmed fashion or anything. And you can tell that her position, like, she is beginning to like bring sort of like relax and like unready the axe, like bring the axe back into like just a normal holding stance. Can't really tell anything else from here, and especially like one thing to note is that none of you have failed against Penny's eyes so far, like over the
Except
course
for
of the whole
Rala.
fight. Rala has been the only case right now, which is why I'm saying like there is no obvious tell that someone has been charmed by her necessarily.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you just see Lucina beginning to relax her stance and seems to accept Penny's surrender. I would say that was your bonus action.
Okay. I think I'm gonna roll something real quick for myself.
Matt, can you get off my keyboard? Okay, thanks.
Yeah. My Zell is going to kind of stand up and fly forward. His movement speed of 15, which leaves... Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. I don't need a circular thing.
Oops, all official.
Oh, true.
I can't believe you brought that back.
I don't
Jesus.
know.
Like
Not
that
even
came,
I know how my brain works.
that came straight out of the time tunnel, brother.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was a throwback.
Only
All right,
his
it's
kids could
all
hear
he's
him.
got, and he's looking a little bit desperate and wild-eyed, and he's going to summon another sunbeam.
Are you serious?
Hydrogen bomb versus Cuffing Child.
He said,
Chat, he is doing the
To
most.
who? Oh
bro
no.
said he's
You're
desperate.
sunbeaming
Everyone is
everything here?
down.
Huh?
Everything?
What do you mean?
You're sunbeaming everything.
It's
Here.
an evocation spell. He can careful spell anyone he
One
chooses
person.
out of it.
Right?
I don't think it's up to his... hang on. Let me find careful spell. It's more than one.
And you can change the number of chose creatures up to your charisma modifier. Okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
five people. Automatically succeeds, and if it takes no damage, okay.
Mm-hmm. So he's going to cause everyone but Jurgen and Penelope to succeed on the save.
Okay.
Bro just said getting desperate. Everyone unconscious.
He's looking a little wild-eyed, like he's not himself right now, and he's like, just, yeah. Why did that? I clicked the button. Why did that not actually go through?
That is a failure from Jurgen.
Okay.
And from Penelope, she has a +8. Oh, natural 20.
Okay, I'm assuming that natural 20 is going to succeed, but it'll still be half damage.
Yep. That's half damage from her.
Actually, he would have heightened spelled it on her.
Jurgen
extra.
just
More than
drops,
one.
by the way. He drops
Okay.
out of the ape form and drops unconscious on the floor.
Got it.
Can you do more than one sorcery thing at one time?
Yes.
No. Oh,
Isn't
wait.
that one of the things
Are
that
you
the
li-
gauntlet lets me do?
Are you level... Is it?
I thought it was.
Well, take a
I
look at
thought there was
Well,
something.
you
that lets
you
me do
thought
that.
that you could do another thing last
it.
session.
No, it's because, like, at level 10, sorcerers can do that, like, naturally.
Oh,
Oh, can it?
hang
At-
on.
Yeah, but Myzel is also not a full sorcerer.
Yeah, you're right.
Myzel
You
can do that
faker.
from sorcerer. But
What?
if the gauntlet lets you do that, then sure.
Wait, I'm double checking.
He has to go into the catacombs to retrieve the ancient tomes.
You have to
Okay.
run a game one day, Laura.
But you're also
You say the funniest shit.
but you're also
Please run
supposed
a
to
game.
use heightened spell before I roll.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
You
It's
can't just
whatever.
make me re-roll it because that makes it far stronger than just giving
Yeah.
disadvantage.
It's fine.
Well, while she is there, and Rala is sort of, I think, because you shield Rala, and Rala is literally holding Penny. Penny just kind of like sees the thing going and shrieks, and she like instinctively like the hug cozies up to Rala, who is unbothered. So the protection that you were affording Rala also like sort of like shields Penny. The spell just scrapes her, and she's still there, and she looks very like scared and confused. Rala is no longer charmed, but Lucina is going to take 5 points of psychic damage. And right after you do that, Lucina looks at you, and she doesn't express emotion very often, but you can see like a very cold anger in her eyes, and she says to you, "She has surrendered. Stand down." That is an order. Anything else?
It's all his action, bonus action movement.
Okay. Ekaterina is going to make a death save throw. She had failed the first one, I believe. That is another failure. Ekaterina is on the brink of death. Lilia,
Are we allowed to talk?
you are.
Yeah. You get the vibes. Lia's
No, I
a
don't.
good
Did she? She surrendered. I mean, kind of like just gonna morosely bring Xander's body over here because she's still carrying him.
Yeah, Xander is at 1 death failure. Valerie is at 1 success. Ekaterina is at 2 failures. What do you do?
I'm
Do you
going
carry
to
Xander
try.
together with you?
Yes, I'm just gonna,
Okay.
and then bring him over by Valerie, and then I'm gonna try and not even use my claws and just like elbow Penelope in the back of the head and just knock her unconscious.
Just like
Okay.
Just
As you
go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
as you approach her and carry Xander, you see that while she is holding Valerie, she sees Xander's body and begins like reaching. She lurches forward to reach out, to, like sort of like try to hold him as well, and you get advantage on your attack roll because she's like her nape is literally like right there.
God, I hate it.
The dice are not being kind to you, but a 22
No,
does
and
hit.
it's narratively correct.
Okay, you hit her in the back of her head, and with 15 bludgeoning damage, let's say, that does knock her out.
I just
That's
catch
okay.
her as she like falls too, and I'll like kind of keep Xander up with one arm and catch her with the other.
Yeah. As you hit her, though, Lucina takes further psychic damage, which she's not doing so hot, but still.
does the knocking unconscious change how she feels?
No.
Okay.
So as you knock Penny out, like with his elbow to the back of her head, she just is like,
You know.
and
Do that
that
again.
that one was on purpose.
Do that one again.
She does the fucking French starmy noise.
Oh my god.
Anyway, she drops. You can see she just drops unconscious. Again, her body is kind of regenerating itself, but it doesn't seem to be actually like waking her up. It's just like sort of fixing her wounds slowly but surely. And Lucina again, like she grabs her head after you strike her and goes like, ugh. But she was about to chastise you just as she did Mizell, but you can see that she sees that you had just like knocked her unconscious and sort of like lowers her axe.
What's happening to you, Lucina?
Knocking her out is one thing, but executing a surrendering opponent is not according to the judicial way in Great Home.
Just look like something's hitting you while nothing's hitting you, and it's really weird.
I have a bit of a headache.
Or thing. I can't really stabilize any of the ones who need stabilized.
I got it.
Okay.
All right.
I think technically in order we can run it in, but I think unless one of them crit fails, which I guess we'll have to see, I think I'd be able to get them stabilized.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Noah.
We're in combat due to death saves.
Everyone's unconscious, and most
Due
of
to
them
that
are
save, and
innocent.
due to the fact that I don't know if everyone is.
Is everyone standing down and allowing Penelope?
Yes, everyone is consenting to sparing her, even though some of you apparently are.
So she's currently being held by Lilia, correct?
I have knocked her out.
Mm-hmm. Are you
She's
holding her?
unconscious, but I just kind of like, I didn't want to let her just like face plant because that seemed rude.
Mhm.
So it just kind of like, and then I just kind of like laid them both down. So I was just kind of sitting there at my feet and just like kind of standing here.
Yeah, as she sort of like, as she sort of flips her breast the all place.
Oh god. Yeah. I'll just like kind of take part of her dress and use it to like use the tail of her dress to kind of like cover Xander a bit.
No, they don't like flow. They don't like flow out of the dress. It just, seems
No,
like
I just
whenever she
realized
can
like
do-
as that happened, I was like, oh yeah, you've got a big dress. Let me just...
yeah, whenever something sexual can happen around her, it seems to just happen naturally.
Jiggle
Oh, so
physics
she's
are
at-
on 100%.
She's that one
Yes.
character from Fire Force.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway. There you
Yeah,
go.
max
One of
jiggle
the few
physics are
so-
on at all times.
Honestly, there's nothing I really want to do. The only thing that would be an option, and I will say so out loud, I suppose. Are we worried that she might get up soon again and be in a less than good mood?
Yeah, we should
True.
probably at least cover her eyes.
Yeah.
What I can do is I can keep her inside a sphere for a minute, like I did with that one devil. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, can she like talk through it and stuff?
Does hold on?
It-
Does Lucina have like silver handcuffs?
Oh. Yeah. Probably? Lucina?
Yeah, that's the question. I feel like theoretically she should, but you know, it's up to you.
It's because those are like not super commonplace, so it would be like I'm deciding if Great Helm is rich enough or connected enough to have silver handcuffs. But I think she probably would have managed some, yes.
I'll leave that to Lucina. That should stop her from being able to regenerate and get back to consciousness, right?
She seems to have regenerated somewhat, but yeah.
Would the sunbeam have stopped that at all?
Oh, she did get hit by the sunbeam, so yeah, for now her regeneration seems to slow considerably. Not fully
Yeah.
stopped, but slowed down.
Yeah, I can't just keep hitting. Well, some people have daylight spell. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything until I see she comes up, and yeah, that's honestly it.
Unless you can try and stabilize somebody.
I most certainly can't. Well, do you think freezing some of the wounds would work? I know fire can do that.
You're also restrained. You're frozen yourself.
Right.
Oh, that doesn't end at the end of the turn?
It ends at the end of the turn, but it's not
Oh,
the end of the turn yet.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you can't
I'm
walk
also-
up to someone.
I'm indisposed for a little bit, but I see it's melting.
Read all those books and never once a medical textbook?
They're not very interesting. If you had read the books I've read, you would understand.
I've read books, and I think you don't like medical books.
They're really boring.
There it is.
Is that your turn?
Yes. I end my turn by saying they're really boring.
Very boring. As you do, Luna, it's your go.
I'll have to think Misty Step to get over here
Okay.
because I
Are
think
you
my
gonna
move-
try to stabilize Katarina?
I do have a healer's kit. So I'm just gonna use an action stabilizer.
Okay. She is stable. You dress the most pressing of her wound.
Who
Many
knows
gashes,
next for-
slices, contusions. But she's good. to go for now.
Valerie looks next worst.
Valerie and Xander are basically at the same boat. But no, Valerie is actually better off.
All right, then
Her breathing is more even.
I'll Dragoon jump and land, and the curse is still kind of getting to her, so she's still kind of tired. I'll make a con save, fortitude.
Well, since Valerie's down, I would say like the curse kind of goes this time.
Okay, then I can just get over here, I think. I'll just get ready to stabilize them.
Okay. Next is Rala. You were hugging Penelope. She is now knocked unconscious, and while I will live up to you if you have any fondness for Penelope, at least you're not being forced to it.
I think I'll just hold my resilience sphere in case, like, for whenever she wakes up. But other than
Okay.
that, nothing.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
It is your turn.
It's not on me to forgive you, so.
Did anything occur whilst I was away? Like,
Say what?
did anything like pressing happen while I was stepped away?
Stable-
I'm not
Uh,
sure
when-
when.
Yeah, when did you leave?
4 minutes ago.
Katarina
Okay,
was
I'm-
stabilized by Eluna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lillian
Uh,
knocked Penelope out. Noah just
Right.
said Noah said medicine is boring. Luna stabilized Katarina.
And I should say it again.
So, with Penny like sort of in Lily's hands now, and with her own proper sense, she'll stop the hug, and she's
Stop
not
the count.
her demeanor towards Penelope isn't quite the vitriol that she had at the start of the evening, but she'll sort of just dust herself off, get up, and begin to walk away towards the thing that actually was really driving her in this whole fight. And really, that's all she could do. She's just walking away from it, sort of with a frown on her face.
Are you walking towards where like Kayla was, which is vague
Yes.
vague space
Yes.
out of the combat range?
Under a table or something somewhere. Yes.
Give me an insight check.
Okie dokie. I'm very good at those.
He looks terrified.
Excellent. Kayla is under the table, etc., but she's getting out of it and has like a bit of a concerned look at her face as you approach. She doesn't say anything to you yet. Okay. Do you take any actions?
I mean, mechanically, it would have been, that's twice my movement to get where I am, so.
All right. Going on to Xander then. That is a success, so he's at 1 failure and 1 success.
He already had one success, didn't he?
He had a failure, Valerie had a success, according to what I wrote down, but I might have been
Oh.
mistaken.
I thought he already had one success, one failure. But
He just
I don't know
wants
if
him to
he
live.
practiced then. I don't
mind
care.
him.
I think it's just, I remember describing that he more blood.
Yeah.
when-
I remember him having the one failure, but I thought he had one success as well.
No.
If
They
you
have,
had
they have all
seen-
made. It's their second saves now.
Yeah.
If you had seen what I've seen, you would also want him to live.
What the fuck? That is another success from Valerie, so 2 successes there.
Not to be a stickler, but I guess it will be pertinent for my next turn. Technically, he would have 2 fails because he dropped out of the sky after I hit him.
No,
I caught
Lilia
him.
caught him.
Lyric.
Oh,
I
okay,
used
never
my
mind.
reaction for it.
Nice.
And the monkey, well, the monkey that has gone back to being just a guy, Jurgen has a success. Old man got
Blaganga Jurgen now.
good
just
health.
Jurgen. The artist formerly known as Blaganga Jurgen.
Oh, my curse is over, but
Like Danganronpa.
low initiative.
Valerie. That's
Dunga.
another success. Valerie stabilizes on her own.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Xander
The woman that would not
Wait,
die.
how?
with a 9. That is 2 failures and 1 success.
Oh.
Lydia.
No, I think I'd like you to show me how to use those healer kits sometime, Linda. I feel like
No,
after
Never a time in the present. Come here. And Elena just sort of
Wait, why is
pulls
it
her
-2,
over.
-2?
Right. Really, it's just about stopping bleeding primarily. The worst places. This one's pretty easy since he's already kind of burning through his wounds here. And she'll just. I'm gonna let Lila use my healer's kit. I'm gonna teach her how to use it. You don't technically need to teach people, but I like character bonding.
because we're in your
Okay.
Iwu.
You want to make a medicine check with the healer's kit?
You just stabilize them.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Medicine?
Medicine wisdom.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh,
Ah,
15. That's good. You do manage to stabilize Xander. So, stable. Valerie also stable. Jurgen is the only one who's not stable. Penelope
that's what he
is
gets for
obviously.
jumping around.
I have to say, I knocked her out non-lethally. She shouldn't have to make throws.
She should.
Yeah. Noah.
I literally don't know what to do to help here. Like I can move now. Who's in need of healing still or like stabilizing?
Jurgen,
Jurgen, yeah.
monkey
Is
man.
he's in monkey form still?
No, he dropped out of monkey form. Just didn't bother dragging him back to the map, but I suppose it should.
I will
Just
turn
Delete
to
monkey. Bring Jurgen back.
Lilia and Luna. The books might be incredibly boring, but I did read them. And I'll step forward and I'm going to place a hand on whatever wounds he might have, whatever ones look worst. I don't have a healer's kit or anything of the sort. Can I try a medicine action?
You can try, yeah.
And out of my hand is going to come freezing cold that I'm going to improvise. I know that fire can help burning wounds to cauterize them, and I'm going to try to do something similar with extreme
So
cold.
wait, you can slow
Okay.
down the body temperature in order to slow down hemorrhaging, and in order to make you have more time in order to complete the repair to the major arteries and other organs that have damage.
Lilia
Yes.
got super smart all of a sudden.
Yeah. Lily explains this to me, and I say, well, perhaps medicine is interesting at times.
I
And
can't
I'm
believe you
going
retained all
to-
that stuff I just told you with that quickly.
I'm
On the
going
20.
to...
Sorry, did I say something?
You stabilize Jurgen by doing all of that stuff that Laura just said that I'm not going to be able to say.
Who's Laura?
Lilia said that.
Loria. Lyra.
Gloria.
The name of the voice that sometimes Lilia speaks.
Yeah.
Just opens her mouth in another voice, with the eyes rolling back in the head.
Yeah. But yeah, your frost ability managed to stabilize Jurgen. The unconventional method works.
Mhm. And I'll say to Lilia, great explanation, but I don't think I want to do this again. He looks a little blue.
Yeah,
Being
no,
better than blue
fix
than
that.
die.
If we're unlucky, he could still die.
Pretty stable.
Okay. Moving on to Lucina's turn. Lucina will indeed reach into her sort of like small, not small, but like a satchel of soldier things like equipment. There's like a bunch of keys there. You hear some rattling, and she brings a pair of silver manacles. She holds it and says, "This is the one pair that we have in the city. I suppose it will do." And she reaches back and reaches down, rather, not back. And she turns Penny, and you can tell that she's being very, very gentle with Penelope here. Like as she places the silver handcuffs on her, and like with her hands behind her back, very like prisoner style. But she doesn't like hold her down or pin her down, or like, she does it in the most cautious way possible, and then just sort of flips her body back so she's sort of like facing up. Stands up again. Her axes, her war axe, helm splitter, is safely behind her back again. She just closes her arms, and she's going to save against the charm effect again. That is another failure.
By how much?
By, let me check.
Can I ask her something?
You can. She failed by 6.
Actually, I don't want to ask her something. I want to ask myself something, but also think about it myself. Perhaps I have an understanding of this. If she is currently bound by these silver manacles, does that mean that her eyes also cannot be used, or is it not? Does it not work in that way?
As a mage, you would indeed know that silver is the deterrent of magic. So she, while for very strong things, sometimes just touching silver won't cancel things immediately. It's going to take a little bit of time for the magic to be completely blocked, but it should, yes, deactivate most outward facing like magical abilities.
I'm going to play it safe, and I'm just going to step outside for a moment, and I'm going to make out of snow outside. I'm going to create a blindfold that I'm then going to bring back inside.
Well, once we're out of combat, you're free to do that. I'm still not 100% sure nobody's going to try anything.
Guys, are we murder hobos?
No.
It'd be murder hobo if we did.
Yeah. All heads turning one direction.
We know
Yes.
which way. We know which direction the heads are turning.
Pretty much, yes. I guess we can just skip the rest of combat, and I'm just going to go to Myzel's turn. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm gonna try to insight check Lucina to see if she's sort of off.
Okay, you can roll an insight check.
Advantage. I kind of know her vibe.
No.
I'm joking.
don't.
She's so
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
whatever. It's hard to tell.
But yet.
But yet,
The implacable will has yet an immovable object.
She, observing her right now, like she's relaxed a little bit, and she seems to be a bit, she was handling Penelope with a lot of care. Like, you could tell that. You haven't seen Lucina handle any prisoners so far. You've never seen her, like, handcuff someone and take them out, so you're not sure if that's just the normal care that she has with people that were like arrested and are surrendering, not putting up a fight, etc. You do know that she's a very by the book person, so she wouldn't be into police brutality of any sort. That would be very out of character.
Mhm.
So there are like two sides to the coin, right? She is being softer on Penelope than she normally is with like anyone, but you're also unsure if that's just how she treats adversaries who have surrendered.
I think for if no other reason, then it'd be very problematic for the head of Great Helm's security. If we enter any sort of charm, I will use the Greater Restoration. I'll take it out of the bag and then just press on her back to try to expel that charm effect. Is that how that works? Let me check.
Yeah, you can cast Greater Restoration, and you see you can feel the materia like expanding like a
Myzel
great
has
amount of
that
matter.
materia. Did you have
Oh.
a different source of greater restoration?
Oh, why do you have it?
Myzel's had it the whole time.
Huh.
That's one of his 2 earrings.
Okay. I mean, I can. Wait, what?
What the flip?
Yeah.
Wait, what? It's on your. What?
Yeah? Because
Okay,
he's the one that
Hexagon.
cast the greater restoration that got Rob. No, what's his face? Out of the we saved from the graveyard, out from the spell of being, like out of Marco's spell.
That is true. It was myself.
Yeah, I just didn't think he had it on his person. I thought that was just because it was one of like I don't know. We'd put that in a person's inventory, but he.
No, Myzel has
in-
2 materia. It's the water materia and the Isuna.
Would he give it to me for a moment?
He's 30 feet away.
I can get there and back. I'm asking the question.
You can go up to him.
Talking.
You see that the Myzel on the ground is invisible, or is an illusion.
I
Throw a
want to see an
dagger through it.
invisible illusion. Yeah, throw it.
No, I mean I saw where you shot the sunbeam from.
No, the sunbeam was with him on the ground.
Oh, you're in the air.
Yeah. The real Myzel is invisible, like, and presumably, who knows? But
Will
you
the
try and
real
reach out to the
Myzel please
Myzel that you
stand
can
up?
see, and it's an illusion.
Okay. Feathers, where are you?
Faggot, where you at?
In this moment, I don't think you would get a response.
He's upset.
You did anything else?
I will get back to Nelpy with a dive. And
The music is fire just for brief interactions. This is really exciting.
I make a medicine check. Oh.
I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on her and place her somewhere hidden for the moment.
Where?
Where's out of sight?
Well,
You
beneath.
can
What
message
is the
the
range on that?
DM.
What is
90
the
feet?
range on that? 90 feet. Let me take a look.
Ooh.
Out of sight.
Do you have to see where
Um,
you're sending her?
Let me check.
If you don't have to see, you could send her beneath the staircase. That would be out of sight, or under one of the tables. If you
You
have,
have to be able
you-
to see it within range. An unoccupied space of your choice, you can see within range.
In which case, it would be a little bit hard. You could try to get her. You could try to peek under one of the tables to try to, like, get just a little bit of a beat on one of them. So that would be like a perception check for you to be able to cast the spell and put her in, like, under one of the tables.
I'm gonna just go max distance here. There's like a underneath part past like all the way off that's kind of like over here. I could probably see underneath that like from that point, right?
Yeah, it's kind
There's
of like a
a
straight shot.
yeah, it's the gap here.
Yeah, you can place her there.
All right.
You cast Vortex Warp. She gets put all the way into that gap. As you do that, Lucina immediately like turns towards you, and she doesn't like quite like hold you like by the what is the name, the neck part of the clothes.
It's like the scruff of the
Scruff?
shirt.
Yeah, she doesn't quite do that, but you can see she has very much that energy. She just asks you, what do you intend?
Trying to save her life, I think. Though, that does answer one question for me, for you. How are you feeling about Penelope right now?
She is defenseless and has no
Yes.
intention on resisting.
Yeah. I didn't harm her. Though,
And Luna eyes off to the side where she sees the illusion myself.
I have a feeling that my friend there still isn't done.
She squints. She narrows her eyes a bit, and then her expression softens a bit. Understood.
All right. Is Rala continuing to go through?
Yes, Rala.
Yeah, Rala will continue to walk to wherever Kayla is presumed to be before, like, collapse, hugging her, and then probably, like, passing out because it's late.
As you
She almost died.
Yeah.
This child's exhausted.
as you go like to grab onto Kayla's arm, she catches it and goes like, "But what are you doing with the lady? Like, she's not a bad person."
It's alright. We'll take care of it.
Can we all relax for a moment? Obviously, the fight is over, and we're just trying to help. And I snap my fingers and dispel my ether storm that was still fucking going.
Yeah, for some reason, yeah.
Yeah.
And Kayla holds you, Rala, like as you're sort of like slinking down into her arm, and she kind of like, while half holding you, she begins walking forward and raises her voice, kind of like elevates itself across the room. And you find yourself being moved quite easily by her. And you all like hear Kayla's voice back going like, you're not killing her, right? I mean, she's down on everything, right?
We wouldn't hurt a defenseless person.
I mean, I don't see any reason to.
There is a slight tinge of, not quite panic, but a little bit like panic on her voice. But that's it. Ekaterina is stable. Myzel, your turn.
What kind of vibes is Myzel feeling from the gauntlet right now? Is it still urging him forward to pursue the guilty and destroy the vampire before him? For what it's worth, he's holding the silver chain, so he has an active connection with it.
Yeah, I know. It's just that the gauntlet is.
It's not as discerning as actual people are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the gauntlet kind of like detects when you are breaking an oath, right?
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it would be not reading Grimvar of Empires. So it would be basically the same rule breaking as the one with the Shini that you're
Mhm.
sort of on parole for, in a way.
But also, it hasn't stopped him from harming her, so it can't view her as an innocent either.
What's her alignment?
That, I will say, is a mistake on my part. Because I was paying attention to too many things at once just by running the combat. Obviously, would be a lot of backtracking to do. But you would definitely feel, over the course of the fight, the whip sort of like burning, like wrapping itself around your arm and burning a bit as a warning.
Okay, that would have changed a shitload.
Yes, I apologize. It's a mistake. It's a mistake on my end.
Yeah, because otherwise he would never have directly hit her and instead just buffed his allies. Like with the Rondir fight.
It's because I was ready to say if you had tried to strike her with the whip. It didn't like cross my mind that it was like just a general thing.
Yeah, it is
including-
definitely more general, not just the whip.
Yes,
He-
it was kind of just what I was ready for, because otherwise, but yes.
All right, well, if the gauntlet is telling him she's an innocent,
Yeah.
then his invisibility would have faded anyway. But he will settle to the floor, glaring in her direction. But rather than attack her, he is going to cast Detect Magic
Okay.
and check.
Anyway, can I get us out of combat?
Yeah.
Cool. Combat is over. Right, you cast attack magic for what?
He's checking to see who all is still under her spell.
Okay, as you approach the group, you can tell Jurgen is, tell Katarina is. You see a previously not there aura of enchantment over Lucina as well, and her other boyfriends and girlfriend are also still under that effect.
So
it isn't
Lucina's
on Rolla's
still under
friend,
it?
right?
Kayla still isn't. Wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kayla. It never was affecting her, right?
No, she's still like, as Ralla is sort of like slumped on her arm. She's still sort of like dragging Ralla along and like confirming with you guys if you're gonna hurt Penelope further.
Myzel will approach Lucina and use the Asuna materia on her to clear the effects of the spell.
Okay. Indeed, you place this in a materia, and as the other materia, it has this sort of like this light blue and green energy sort of like to shimmer over her body for a second. She blinks twice.
You were under Penelope's spell for a moment.
Yeah, she narrows her eyes. I can understand that now. Although it does not change my stance on how to handle her.
Speaking
She's
of,
still a vampire, and with those eyes, she's very dangerous. As you can see the near massacre that occurred here.
She takes one glance at Penelope, like she's still unconscious but lying there. Turns back to you. Her partners were one thing, but she never intended to seriously harm anyone.
That, combined with the fact that I don't think she even knew that what her effects she was having on them, is the only reason I've allowed her to live. Otherwise, and he kind of glances down at his gauntlet, I would have been forced to take further action and disobey your order.
She kind of like squares up against you, and Lukina is taller than you are.
Oh, by a lot.
Yeah, that is very much on display right now. And she says, I have allowed you to handle tactical decisions on our operations thus far. But I am still the authority of law in this. Do you not understand that?
I understand it perfectly clearly.
And you would openly say you would disobey me.
If I were forced to, yes.
On whose authority are you acting on?
You know as well as I do, I've taken certain oaths.
That
to
doesn't
not
tell
allow
me
the guilty
anything.
to escape.
No, Maisel, that doesn't tell me anything.
Is it that talking gauntlet again?
Oaths to a nameless gauntlet isn't a person, it's a thing, you tell me.
It doesn't exactly speak, but it does have a will of its own.
And it, what, judges guilty and unguilty with
My
perfect...
actions based on my oaths.
What happens to you if you disobey an oath? Because I also have a voice inside me that sometimes tries to push me in a certain direction. But Luna has helped me understand that I do have free will. And it hurts sometimes to disobey it. But I
Now-
can do things that I want to do.
Daka, would you consider this a cursed item in the sense that he doesn't necessarily know what would happen if he broke an oath because it hasn't happened? Or does he know what would happen?
I would say that you can tell, at the very least, that you're going to lose the power that the specific power that the gauntlet gives you, and you have a feeling about that something else is going to happen as well, but you don't know exactly what.
I can only break one of them oaths at great personal expense.
What is the expense?
Kind of contemplating, like, what's the best way to say this?
Would you die?
Eventually. Though.
Eventually
not
or
right away.
potentially?
Potentially.
Well, Luki, that doesn't sound too good for his health, if you ask me.
She glances at you for a moment and says, suppose you make a deal with a criminal. This criminal is going to kill you if you don't commit a very grave crime in the great town. Does that mean I should let you commit this crime?
I wouldn't, but he's functioning under a different set of rules. Sometimes things need to be reconsidered when that is the case.
She glances at you, Maisel, with her very sharp eyes. Did you speak those oaths of your own volition?
I did.
She looks back at Noah. A done deal then. It was his choice. If his choice makes him disobey the law of this city, he shall be punished accordingly.
Allow me to reassure you, though, my oaths were spoken with the best of intentions. And, if indeed I am compelled, in some instance, to break the law, I will submit to Or rather, I will bear the consequences of it.
I
I
understand.
am simply glad that that did not come to pass.
You should be.
She's
What
still
are
under
those-
spell, no?
No,
No,
No.
Oh, no,
she's
no
not.
freedom
longer.
from it.
This
Okay.
is
Nope.
just
She's just being a
ethics.
sicko. Okay.
I mean, this is
She's
just an
just like
ethics
this.
thing.
Yeah. Can you remind us what your oaths are?
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Yes, Myzel, can you remind us?
Let's see. Actually, Lucina was not ever privy to this. The others, I think, were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she doesn't know the
Mm-hmm.
what you swore. That's the thing.
Yeah, he says.
She's just like, what the fuck do you mean you swore like a bunch of promises to something I don't even know about, and now
Yeah.
I'm like I have to act around it? That's insane. Anyway,
There's an individual whose identity I am forbidden to reveal.
And
Hmm.
they're the arbiter of what is innocent and not.
No. Let's see, and then I will never tell a lie, or allow one to be go unchallenged. Mm-mm. I will never harm an innocent person. I will never let the guilty escape once I'm on to them. Oh, that one doesn't have the actual phrasing of the oath in it. I need to pull that back up. Where is that? Apologies. Do you have the exact wording on the oath of one's truth? Oh. That one was, I will never doubt myself or question my convictions, but I will admit when I am wrong. And then last one is, I will rid Grimvar of all vampires.
she narrows her eyes a little bit.
What are you going to do about yourself?
Who is the one who judges these things?
As I can tell, the gauntlet itself. As I said, it has awareness, though does not speak to me.
I see. Then one more question. She looks you straight in the eye. Is my father the one behind all this?
Yes.
Doesn't say he has to speak.
He will
I
answer.
I
He will
want
answer
you to speak.
truthfully. I am not at liberty to answer that.
What are your feelings right now?
Concern for the entire people of Greathelm. Should he
Mhm.
answer that question? What?
I cast modify memory.
She
But first,
Wait, for
I
real?
ask you to
No.
share.
I wish I
First, I
could.
ask you to eat this muffin with me, sprinkled with the dust of deliciousness.
She narrows her eyes. Then turns back. Starts walking towards Penelope.
And we'll walk with her. A bit. I don't even know what type of emotions would be on Luna right now.
She's the way she's walking is that very, bump into you.
I keep pace. I let her. I can't feel emotions, but I don't really not really gonna insight. I have an understanding of how she might feel at the moment, but I do need to go over to Penelope as well. So
Yeah, sure. She marches over to her.
we have a pair of weaker vampire eyes, correct?
You have Priscilla's pair and Lineker's pair, yes?
No, the
We-
very
we-
first vampire we met, we had
You
the
also
one
have
to
an-
go.
Yeah, you also
But
have
we
Anita's
couldn't
pair, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was gonna say we'll have to replace her eyes. Something that doesn't do that.
I could make a set of eyes made from ice.
She glares back at you while she's like sort of like crouching down to pick Penelope up. You would have me maim a prisoner.
I'd have you save her from 3 things. The first is her unknowingly charming people around her with those eyes. The second, a chance to potentially give her a more natural way of living. And third,
She-
rid her connection from the person that put those in there.
Picks Penelope up, like slings her over her shoulder, kind of like a sack of rice.
Rice.
She will be handled to the full extent of the law.
You couldn't even stop yourself from being charmed for her, and you want to keep those in there. This isn't a matter of the law. It's a matter of security. Right now, it's not maiming. You can take out magical eyes with just a push.
Yeah, look. And then I push an eye.
Oh my god.
I take the sunglasses off and push an eye out and then pop it back in. Didn't even hurt.
Do not now let your anger take over for reason. I didn't teleport her away for any other reason than protect her.
She is contained by the Silver Handshake. The people who are in charge of judging her in this ball. And I will
Her
make sure that
eyes
none of the
will
people
not let
involved
her live a normal life, Lucina. You know that.
That is her decision. Or the judges.
What about the
She-
people
has
around
she-
her?
Has she charmed anyone without looking at them?
No. Not that you not at least you have never felt that happen to you while she was not looking at you.
Mhm.
Every time you felt the fever start to come on you, like she was
Yeah.
looking at you. Shut the fuck up. She
Hey, Mazel, would you be able to possibly remove whatever that thing is from one of these other people as well? You might be able to get some insight from one of them.
Yes.
I do think.
but
Yeah, go
should
ahead,
I
sorry.
not save it for one of us in an emergency.
Doesn't it recharge?
It does, but only overnight, and it's only got 2 charges.
Loki,
Use one.
could you at least blindfold her? I understand your conviction to do good, but if I might be so blunt, I think you're being a little close-minded when it comes to your approach here.
I think viewing her eyes as anything less than an incredibly dangerous weapon is short-sighted. Even though they are a part of her body, they are also, I mean, it's no different than my arms. I realize that, like, anywhere I go, it is a weapon, and somebody would have to deal with me accordingly due to that.
should we get you some prosthetics then to replace your arms with?
But she can choose how and when to use her arms. Penelope seemingly has no control over it.
I mean, yet. That's why I think a blindfold at least is a good place to start.
She begins walking off with Penelope. Noah, did you fashion the blindfolds?
If I have the opportunity to step outside and do so, then yes, absolutely.
I mean, there would have been a lot of snow around from your spells.
A
probably.
little grab her
that,
by
yeah.
her arm if she tries to walk away from this conversation. Lakina, there are 4 people right there, powerful adventurers that almost tried to kill us because they were charmed by her eyes that she cannot control. What are you going to do about that? You gonna keep her in chains for the rest of her life?
If that is the decision that is come to,
So put her away because she was given something she didn't want. Maybe she did want it, but I think she'd rather have a real relationship.
She seems like a good person who was put in a really bad situation.
then let her make her own decisions
Then let's ask
instead
her.
of forcing them on her.
Fine, let's ask her.
Very well, we will take her to a cell and then we can interrogate her like the civilized city that is.
And if she charms us again,
You continue trying to hold her. She's like looking at you. Release me.
I just wish to say one more thing. If your methods don't work out and the city is in trouble once again because of your decision, I'm not sure I'm willing to put myself in danger again.
Are you trying to blackmail me with your assistance?
No, I'm just telling you flat out how it is. I think you're being lenient, short-sighted, and honestly quite stubborn. So if you want to deal with this issue on your own, by all means.
One of you has directly disobeyed my order. Stand down.
Wait,
The
which
other
one?
of you.
He did stand down.
Well, you stood down after you had shot like a fucking beam.
She said stand down after he shot the beam.
And she says, another one of you, turning to Luna, is trying to hold me down here.
because you won't answer questions that are your responsibility. What happens if she charms you again? Are we going to save you again?
She is restrained, and if you would help me take her to the jail instead of questioning my authority.
I'm not questioning your authority, Lucina. I'm questioning your decisions. Do you think, and answer this question, not about whether she's innocent or guilty or anything like that, can she live a normal life with those eyes, unknowingly charming people? Because if it happens again, we might not be here.
No, she can't. She can't live a normal life like that.
And so she'll get judged guilty, likely.
What happens to guilty
Being-
people here?
Being judged guilty is not about being able to live life. Your friend over there just told us he has a voice inside of him that sometimes hurts him when he doesn't do what it says. Do you think he has
and
a
I don't
normal
agree
life?
with him either. Do you think I'd teleport her away because I want her to kill her? I want something fair.
Then help me take her to the jail and do things the right way instead of taking it upon yourselves. If you and whatever is gauntlet your friend is wearing are the sole judges of justice.
Don't push me with my zeal. I don't care what the fuck his gauntlet says.
And I'm honestly a little disappointed. I thought our relationship thus far had proven that we're more than just commoners who came to the city?
That was until you asked me to replace the eyes of an unconscious person who meant us no harm.
A person who meant us no harm. A person who meant motions to all those people on the ground. Meant them no harm. And now, how long have they been here? How much of their lives have been stolen away?
I am not saying she is guiltless. I have stated as much before. But I am stating that once an opponent is surrendered voluntarily and knocked unconscious
By us.
and shackled, doing further violence to the body is not the way of the city.
I agree with
Good.
you.
Oh.
The whole eye thing, I'm gonna be honest, it's absolutely crazy to me. I don't get this whole popping eyes in and out of people. It weirds me out. I don't know. I just turn into a wolf sometimes, and I thought that was the weird thing. Turns out I was a weirder. But what she was doing is beyond the scope of what I've seen somebody else be able to do without trying to do anything. If she wakes up scared and upset in a cell and decides to use those eyes out of anger or out of fear instead of unintentionally, I'm afraid of what havoc she can wreak on everyone within the vicinity. And it's not that these are actions that are the first things that are wanting to be done, but it's a necessary thought to have. As morose and as it is. It's not so much a mutilation as much as it is trying to prepare ourselves for a worse possibility.
You asked us what was humane. And I don't know if locking her up with chains, they'll suppress it, and then blindfolding her is any more humane than replacing them with eyes that just won't.
What if when she wakes up, we have a discussion with her, she understands and wishes for her eyes to be replaced?
What sort of precautions does the jail have in order to, protect itself and those there of magical influence, besides the silver handcuffs that we've got here? Are there...
She is handcuffed. We have blindfolds. We are
Okay.
6 people with extreme martial prowess and magical abilities.
Can we keep her at least unconscious enough to bandage our own wounds? We've nearly bled out tonight multiple times.
As far
She
as I am
charmed
aware, the
them.
regeneration will be severely by the...
I'll go with you to the jail. I don't want you to go alone with me.
That is acceptable.
What do we do if we can't convince her that her eyes are a problem?
If you can't what?
If we can't convince her that her eyes are a problem, what if we do? If we can't convince her of that?
We're
She
going to
doesn't
keep
seem
her...
to know.
We are going to keep her restrained. We're going to judge her. And if her punishment is to lose her eyes, then so be it. It is not...
Replace her eyes.
This is not a case that is foreseen in our legislation, but that is the reason we have judges.
Aren't most people in the city charmed?
Correct. But you
Pretty
have
sure-
dispelled that from others before, have you not?
It's not an easy task.
At no small feat.
So you're relying on us to do that then?
If If you do
Are you
not
going to-
cooperate,
Are you going
I
to
will...
command us with your authority to do so?
If you do not wish to help, then leave. I will not have you help me only to lord over. I owe you.
You're cutting out.
I will not have you help only.
Only.
Only?
Only. Just do after what's only.
Only to lord over this city as if I. Is it your intention?
Is that what
You
you
cut
think
out
we're
again
doing?
halfway through.
Ugh.
You think we're lording over your city? Is that what you think we're doing?
Your friend has held over my head twice, helping me. If I could protect the city on my own, I would be doing that already. But I can't.
I
And now
know.
because I want to do my duty the right way, you're acting as if I am deliberately putting things in danger, or as if you're going to just walk out if I don't do things as you wish for me to do them.
I'm not
Which-
questioning your. Makina. You have good intentions. Read my emotions. Do I have good intentions? You know I'm not lying to you. I want everyone to be safe just as much as you do. And Noah's being petulant because, frankly, you are being. You're acting like we haven't tried to do everything we can to help you. And I'm sorry if the laws are. He takes a breath. I don't want someone like Penelope to get hurt or caught up in anything like this. I want justice for her too. I want everyone to be saved in Great Helm. And yes, going by the books makes it a little difficult. And a little scary when I don't even know the people here we can trust.
She kind of yanks her arm from your reach. I will bring her to the headquarters that we are using for those who have not been affected by the spell. They will be the jury for her fate after we have woken her up and given her an opportunity to talk. If you wish to accompany me on that, you are welcome to.
I do.
She begins walking off. Not towards the rest of the ball, but towards like back exit, like out onto the field.
He's going with.
I think I'll pass for now. If you were to need me for any reason, that stubborn one still has my ring with her.
Can you guys take care of them?
While this conversation was
I'll do
happening,
my
Lysel
best.
was checking on the others. Can he attempt to use Dispel Magic to get rid of the enchantment on them?
You can attempt. What level are you casting at?
Third.
Okay, make an ability check. Spellcasting ability check. Who are you trying to?
I think he would probably try it on Jurgen first. He seems like the wisest among them.
I don't want to be a stickler on you right now, but I think you do have disadvantage on ability checks.
No, it's just a minus from the exhaustion.
Yeah, exhaustion is
Minus.
gonna-
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That
It's a
many
flat.
levels yet?
I
Yeah.
don't know which level we.
Well, no, it's because exhaustion now
No,
is
it's-
just a minus for each level.
Yeah, it's just a cumulative thing, but it doesn't have different effects based on the level. It's just the same thing, but it's worse and worse over time.
Mhm. All right, so charisma. Ugh!
That is a failure as you try to push the magic into Jurgen to like drive out the thing that is over him. You can tell that this thing has taken root because it's been years. It's very latched onto him already, like to his body's ether. It can be dispelled, but right now your effort is not enough.
Okay, Jurgen. Jurgen is the one who's affected the longest.
No, that's a Katarina.
Oh, Katarina.
I
Is
think
Jurgen
Xander's
second
actually-
longest?
I think
Jurgen
Xander's
is-
the least, right?
Jurgen
Yes,
is the
Jurgen
most.
is-
Xander's the most recent.
Xander's
Yeah.
the most recent, correct. Jurgen is the second oldest.
Okay, Jurgen is also a spellcaster, but so
Yes.
is Valerie. I'm just seeing if I can snap one of them out of it to help me snap the others out.
You didn't see Jurgen cast any spells, to be fair. He only like
True.
transformed. You're not sure what his abilities are as an arcanist. Valerie seemed very proficient with her magic. Versus Xander just kind of just pointing at things. Explode.
But I've met druids before, and I know that they tend to be proficient at spellcasting.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and use the other charge of the Asuna materia on him.
Okay. While you're doing that, Lucina carrying Penelope, Iluna, and Lilia would already have gone out of the ballroom.
Rala and her friend want to come. I just want to make
Yeah,
that clear.
Kayla is sort of like following like them. If Rala is still feeling weak, she is going to bring her alongside. But you know, if you
we
want
can
to walk
carry
with
her.
your own.
I
Okay.
can give her a piggyback ride.
Well, I was mostly asking in case like stay and not follow, but Kayla seems to want to follow.
Idle.
Sorry.
Okay, you go along. So Noah, only Noah and myself stay here behind here.
I'm
With
going
them.
to
Although Lu-
summon. Oh,
Although before you head out of the ballroom, Lucina would kind of like glance towards you and say, "We should bring them as well, not leave them here."
Oh.
It's
need-
all right with you. I was going to attempt to snap them out of her spell.
That would be ideal, but we
Wait,
can't
do
just
you need me
leave
to
them.
carry some of them?
I
That would-
can. Well,
I
You
can
got
carry.
your little platform.
Let me.
yeah, but then I would have to come along, which I don't want to.
Yeah, Mizell is going to wake Jurgen with a blood donation cantrip.
Can you take the blood from anybody, or does it have to be?
No, it comes from him. Did that? I'm not increasing the damage on this one. It's just going to be the first D8. So a total of 6.
Okay, that's 6 damage. 6 hit points restored to Jurgen. He begins opening his eyes like, ugh. Oh, my head. Oh, that was a light beam, and then, ugh.
You have my
You-
apologies for that.
Penny, where's... He glances around, sees Penny, like, unconscious, being carried.
He would have
Uh,
waited until she was out of the room before waking him up. Sorry.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
He, in that case, I assume this is while Lilia is going and picking up some of the others,
Yeah,
Mhm.
bring them alongside.
yeah, I can catch up.
Yeah, he kind of goes like, "What? Where's Penny?"
You've been under her spell for a very long time.
That's what? No, what have you done to her?
She's safe. But she's being taken into custody by the guard. I was hoping you might be able to help me break the others out of the spell as well.
What spell? That's insanity.
Did you not do that thing to him?
I
How's it?
did. The spell is broken, but the way her
No,
magic
no,
works,
no, it's not.
not even
tried
I
to dispel
realized.
it.
What? He
Oh,
used the
I thought
Asuna materia on her.
He said he was
On-
going to
on
use the
Jurgen.
Asuna,
Oh, I
since
missed
he's
that
more-
part.
Yeah, he used the other
Yeah,
charge
yeah,
of the Asuna on him.
Yeah.
I missed that part. Well, it's still
Yeah.
an ability check, but the DC is
Wait.
far low.
Oh, it wasn't an ability check on Lucina.
She was
No, because
affected for not years.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
the one on her was still very weak.
All right, so just another spellcasting ability check.
Yes.
Okay, with lower DC, hopefully. Come on.
Might want to re-roll.
Oh.
Do you have sorcery points to re-roll that?
Fucking god. Actually, I can re-roll it by consuming some sorcery points.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jesus
is-
Christ. This game said, wait, that was a wisdom. Why was that a wisdom?
Well, the result is like 7, right?
You rolled a
So,
2.
yeah.
Yeah. The DC was a hot 10.
Oh my
I cannot
God.
believe this.
Can we have Noah do it since he's not tired? Theoretically.
I can't.
Wait, I have inspiration
I don't have anything.
still.
You can use your inspiration if you wish.
I will use my inspiration to fucking send this
Andy, send
one
me
more
dice.
time.
Oh my god.
Okay, with an 11, thankfully,
Andy.
finally, the Azuna materia does manage to cleanse, like with a much more potent spell. You see that it washes away. Like it was already so tied to him, you couldn't tell where his adder ended and where Penelope's charm began. But the Azuna materia washes all of it away, and that's redoing the conversation.
Yeah. And then he would
Uh,
wake him up.
Yeah, he goes, oh my, Jesus Christ. How, who, my apologies, who are you?
My name is Myzel von Windblumer. We just helped you escape Penelope's spell.
Right. That's,
How much do you
How-
remember from the last few decades? Hell, wait, it's not been decade. It's
been
been
like-
like it's
for
10
him,
years,
it's been
right?
like, it's been like 6 years for him.
Okay,
7
he'll just say,
maybe.
"How much do you remember?" Not tell him how much time yet.
I am, I remember all of it, more or less. Like, it's not so much that I don't remember, more that it's just, my mind's a bit foggy right now.
It's understandable. You've been under her spell for a long time.
Yes, oh, Jesus. He kind of like, you see that he runs a hand through his hair, and then a little bit of his hair gets caught on his hand, and then kind of looking around and catching his senses, and then he at the hair, and he goes like, oh my god, I have gray hair now, what the fuck?
Oh dear Lord.
No, right, of course I do. Penny always used to, Penelope, or, this is very
I mean,
confusing.
Penny is still a correct thing to call her.
Well, yes, but it's
It's okay to be conflicted. It's been a long time.
there's a lot of affection tied to that word, but not too sure if the affection was my own or if it is my own by now. Oh Jesus! See, this is why I took. This is why druids don't dabble in that kind of like mind magic. Wow, Anyway, sorry. I'm going to need to get my bearings for what is our oh right, the ballroom. We were oh, you were the one who hit me.
Hi, sorry, I kind of, yeah, hi.
No, not you. The boy. But
Technically, they
Oh,
both
that
hit you.
too. I mean, there was a lot.
yeah.
They all
But still,
fought.
oh, the ballroom, yeah. Oh, that's not good. The guests, they might be back. Did you get the others out?
Not yet. I was hoping you might be able to help me break Penelope's spell on them. I am barely tapped right now.
Yes. Sure, but just give me a moment.
Of course.
Can you?
Gather up a catalyst.
But we should be on. We should not stay here long. Let's. Do you have somewhere we could go?
Yeah.
Wait, the others are already kind of leaving.
Yeah, I have 3 of them just in my arms, just kind of stacked up. Yeah, I think we're about all loaded up and ready to go.
Do,
Do you want to come with us?
Do I have to carry Rala? Rala?
Yeah, she could probably use piggyback. I mean, I could probably piggyback around here too, honestly. if
Well,
she
the
can just,
others are
like,
gone.
kinda-
Like Iluna and Lucina and Rala are gone.
And Kayla.
We're probably only like 2.5, 3 blocks up. I think if we walk fast enough, we can probably catch up to them.
But Jurgen kind of like gets up a bit wobbly.
Man,
Steady.
it doesn't quite. It's not. It doesn't quite feel like a hangover. But you know, it's in the ballpark of it.
I can imagine. But Iluna or Lucina, what words? Lilia. To your point, I don't want to bring these 3 back into the same room as Penelope until we've broken her spell over them.
I think we can probably get a room elsewhere inside the inn on the down low. I can probably just wait out back with them.
I don't think it's an issue. I think we can bring them.
Hold a moment. Let me.
He stumbles towards Lilia, reaches into his belongings and gets a vial of something that looks like ink. You know, there's a very it's a very pasty, brownish color.
Just
You got there.
lower the cat lady for me a bit, just for a moment.
Do you lower
Very
Valerie?
carefully, but kind of suspiciously lower down Valerie.
Yeah, he begins putting like the ointment over like her forehead and shapes on her face and everything.
It went like this. A very long time since I did this.
And then he grabs like a things from the satchel, sprinkling like some dried leaves, herbs, and spices over Valerie's body.
Yes. Okay, now the woods.
He kind of like raises both of his hands over her body, begins chanting in the druidic tongue, like this ancestral Lagoose base language. And as he does, you see the swirling green energy beginning to envelop her body. And then he approaches his hands and places them on her body as he's going to cast his own dispel magic on her.
You need any extra lunar ether? I probably got some you can siphon.
I would say
Oh, well-
as you touch him, roll like a wisdom, just a wisdom check to try to sort of like make the energy available to him.
All right.
Hey, we need
Ooh,
Raleigh here to test
shit.
it.
She's done it.
All right.
I've been
It's
fighting
going-
in max lunar form all night. It's rampant.
It adds a d6 to his dispel magic check, which is a 6.
Nice.
which
Good enough.
brings his total for the ability check to 23. So you watch the magic washing over her body, and burning like all of the leaves, ink that he had placed on it until there's like nothing left. And alongside this green flame burning, you can almost smell the spell itself burning away from her body. And he kind of like stumbles back, like falls on his ass a bit. Oh God.
Myzel, can I help catch him?
Okay. Not entirely sure, but it should have undone all of the stuff on her as well. That's all I can do for now.
You can just keep the other two. Maybe we wait and wake her up once we're somewhere a little more secure and less open to the public.
Yes. If we could leave around the back, that would be lovely. Otherwise, many guests, a lot of bounces, not gonna be pretty.
Should we take them back to like our place or back to the other place? Do you think?
Lucina said take them back to headquarters.
Okay, and we'll just put the Xander and a Katarina somewhere, a cat, kitty cat somewhere else.
Oh, don't call her kitty cat. That brings back memories.
Also, that was a Katarina.
Yeah, it was.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, because needs to be kept separate.
Well, as you guys then pick up three of them still unconscious, though Valerie is now presumably free from the curse of Penny's eyes. Jurgen, though a little bit wobbly, he heads out to you. Like, he can walk just fine. Like, it's okay. You all head out, and Iluna, who had, I believe, still didn't stop to pick them up, right? You were still accompanying.
I'm carrying Rala if she's too tired to walk, and kind of like a few paces behind Lucina, and then answering any questions that Kayla might have, if she has any.
Okay. Kayla is, for a moment, she seems mostly concerned about Penelope. Like, what are you gonna do to her?
Well, Kayla, how much do you know about Penelope?
Oh, well, this and that, really. I'm not, just, she's a nice lady. She's really a nice lady. So
I don't
Just
doubt
wondering-
you, actually.
just wondering what you're gonna do to her.
Kind of looks
Roll
at
an-
Lucina. You can
Roll
kind
an
of hear.
insight check.
Yeah. Ooh.
There we go. Turn it
You know
around.
the classic like anime looking to the side and whistling, like when a kid is like either lying or, I totally didn't break that. Kayla
Oh.
is doing basically that when you ask her like what you know about her, and she's like, oh, not much.
Kayla, you know lying is wrong, right?
Oh, really? First I
Yeah.
heard.
Really? Interesting. Because if someone realizes you're lying, do you know that they cannot tell you the truth as well?
Oh.
So if you're not honest, then the other person doesn't really have a reason to be honest with you.
Can we put a pin on that and continue later?
Sick Lucina on a little girl.
Kayla, I'm willing to answer any sort of question you want so long as you're being honest.
Well, that makes one of us.
Well, I'll throw you a bone. Penelope
Why would I want that?
rolls her eyes. Penelope, through no fault of her own, though, has magical eyes that charm people around them. Make them enamored with her.
Oh,
She's
wow.
already quite charming, regardless of that, but with the magic, it becomes problematic because then it blurs the lines between how people really feel and forcing people to like you.
Oh. Well, that's weird, but that doesn't sound good. She doesn't sound surprised. She sounds like she's trying to appear surprised, but she's not.
Did she put the eyes in there?
Can I detect magic?
There's no magic on her.
She wasn't affected by Penelope's eyes.
No, just in general, I wanted to check if she was magical at all. And she doesn't seem to have like the build of any, like, there's no type of like signs of being a vampire. There's no like signs of being a fighter. She just seems like a kid, right?
She's a fucking vampire.
Or is she fronting right now? Like, cause
She seems like a normal kid. Make a perception check. I'm gonna say 25 gets you some.
She's a freaking mimic.
You talking to her now. As you catch like a small, faint sense that maybe she's not being completely like. She's not as innocent about the whole situation as we're assuming she was.
Mhm.
You catch like a kind of like a scent in the air. Very, very, very faint scent. You're not even sure if it's real or if it's something that perhaps your innate magical senses are picking up and making you feel in a sort of synesthetic rebound from the detect magic spell. You feel a very faint whiff of brimstone.
brimstone.
She's a devil.
And I'm gonna end the session there.
You
Ha-ha!
dickhead.
You son of a bitch!
You know what, guys? I just remembered. We never saw what one of the demons, did we?
Correct.
Devils.
Correct.
There were 4 summoning circles.
What?
Correct.
Does anyone remember what the fourth circle was for?
Did they have specific signs on them?
They had, but nobody ever did like a quality enough investigation on them.
I think we
Tell-
did that was in the middle of some other hot truths being dropped.
Yes,
And
yes.
also the people that went to see did not, I don't think, rolled well enough. I think we just rolled poo-poo caca.
Correct. You rolled enough to know that they were summoning circles, but you never rolled enough for me to say what each of the circles meant. Obviously, one of the demons was an eye demon, the other was a ghost, the other was a burial demon, and the circles carried inscriptions detailing all of those, but you never rolled enough to identify each. So you certainly never did enough to identify what the fourth circle meant.
What's worse than a rapist? A child demon.
Oh my god.
Can I do one last thing as she catches that scent on her nose?
Sure.
Second wind, because I take a breath. It just catches that, and it's just like, oh no.
Deep breath in.
Activating combat mode.
The potential combat.
I don't like you.
I feel so loved.
I don't like what just happened there.
I had to fire it off like 5 people.
Noah, get your Pokeball ready.
Oh my
It's
God.
ready.
I have no,
And
and I have
we're
Rala
split.
here on my back. Like, how do I explain any of this?
There's so much going on. It's lovely.
Lucina's mad. Rala's friend is a devil.
It's amazing. It's amazing. really.
Potentially possessed by one.
Wait.
Everything.
It is possessed
Everything.
by one. It's true.
Wait. GG is the devil. I finally figured it out.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. This confirmation bias that you've managed to put on everything.
I am so pleased with how things are going. Because you know what? Enough had happened in this evening for Lucina to piece together that, what you weren't telling her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
Who-
Maisel presented on a silver platter the opportunity for her to ask about it. She was already going to, eventually.
Oh yeah,
But
I
he-
got the feeling she was gonna ask
But he
about
kind
it.
of just told her, I cannot lie. And she's like, okay.
And technically, didn't tell her.
Yes, that's worse. That's worse.
Is that worse?
Yes, because she was like,
Oh no, I'm obviously she's not happy about that. I understand.
We've done
that.
our best to honor our bargain with Marco. is
no,
what
I know,
he's
I know.
saying.
It's yeah, I know. I mean, in Lucina's perspective, that's worse.
Yeah.
Oh
Not-
yeah,
Not
I
for the
mean,
overall situation. I just mean for her. It's like if you had said like, yes, we couldn't tell you before because reasons. She would have been very understanding actually.
Oh, I understand
But
where
you
the
double
anger is
down
coming
on being
from.
like, no.
No, he's very specifically said, I am not at liberty to say, while trying to convey like the feelings to her that like I can't answer your question or a lot of people are gonna get hurt.
I am aware, but
Okay.
Lucina may seem like a complete machine, but she's not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, I was getting
there-
the
Yeah,
it's
there's
the
a lot of
principle.
laws that are happening.
I get it's the principle more than it is like the more than the thing that we had to do. It's more of this is just hurtful.
Yes.
It's hurtful that have it, and maybe it like she's logical. Not everyone. You can't be that logical all the time. You know, blind spots.
There are some breaking points.
Hoping to smooth
it's-
it over in this talk, but now I have a demon child on the behind me.
And especially like Lucina. Well, I'm not gonna say more. Like, just gonna let things play out.
Yeah, no, I wanted to try to have a conversation with her on the way, but now there's more happening.
Yeah, but she's like out of everyone, she's the one who felt the most how, Penny's perspective on things, because she can actually feel her emotions. I'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then more things, and it was very pleasant. I was expecting just combat to end and everyone's happy. The arc is done. Go, whatever.
Now
And then
no
things
one-
started and then things started happening. A bunch of things, and I'm like, huh, cool.
Yeah, no one's happy. Everyone's upset.
Yep. Everyone's in fact mad.
The people that were charmed are confused and upset. Lucina's upset. Aluna's upset.
Luna's
Maisel's
upset.
gauntlet's upset.
Oh, Rala got her best friend back. She's pretty happy. Whenever she wakes up, she's gonna be great.
Let's go. Let
She
me
likes
just say
critical
that.
information.
Can you say that again?
Say what?
Rala's happy?
Right now, yeah. Whenever she wakes
TM.
up,
Just wait for it. So we'll give it a minute.
I'm gonna break this
Momentarily.
poor girl's heart.
I don't know
I
what
am-
to do.
I am so excited.
I'm not sure which issue to deal with first.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Sorry, that was me.
That creeped the fuck out of me.
And I was screaming IRL. I don't know
And
who
the
pressed the
scream-
button, but I screamed.
The screaming is so distant too. It's like,
Yeah.
wow.
Somebody's being murdered in my backyard.
Also, let me share something else. Before Xander had his turn, I went to Google Translate and translated to Greek like Phoenix Star Flare. I was like, he's gonna do the most like I am a fucking child calling out my special attack name thing.
The most anime protagonist.
And wasn't it basically just Fireball again?
It was literally Fireball but upcast. He upcast it, but yes.
Do you want the censored Xander?
Oh my god, just give me, yeah, like
It's censored.
If you produce something, it's okay. I can take it.
I'll ask you
Oh.
I'll tell you fully. It is a tasteful one.
Post it.
Hey, that's censored. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. No, there's no uncensored, but I wanted to make it silly.
No, it's fine. I can. I'm a grown man. I can handle looking at it. I just refuse to engage with the canonical establishment of NPC penis sizes.
Oh yeah,
That's the only part I
100%.
refuse to do.
I wasn't gonna throw it at you without permission.
By the
But
way,
if you have your head canons about his dick, I'm like, it's okay. I can, like, right.
Oh,
I can
honey.
just look at him. Just won't say if it's right or not.
My head
Izel has
cannon
found a cloak or
is
coat
ready.
or something that someone dropped and covered Xander with it.
Yeah.
You just like threw. I imagine I just ripped one of the curtains down and just threw it over the three of them as like a
True.
blanket.
I'm so stressed. Aluna's
I've
the
got
most
three
stressed.
people in my arm.
I have 3 people, like all 3 people around me. Like I'm not gonna have a good relationship with them in a second, or
Yeah,
like, or
Some
one's already
relationships are about to be irreparably damaged.
yeah, one's already
Which group
bad.
did Noah go with?
think
I stayed
Noah's-
back.
He's with y'all.
I
Okay.
think he's yeah.
No, I didn't follow anybody.
So he's just in the
Well,
ballroom
they
by
didn't
himself.
go anywhere yet. So did you
Yeah.
guys go somewhere?
I've not gone. I haven't had a chance yet. But there's
Okay.
something I want to do, and that's gonna happen next session, I suppose.
Well, it's a bit late, but if we want to do something in the ballroom, we can still like sort of like do it before we end session, just to not leave things like chopped off.
I wanted to ask you if Ilvander, at any moment during my conversation with her, gave me some sort of push or sign or feeling or anything. The inner voice.
Not overtly, but are you looking for it?
So if it didn't, then yes, I would take this moment of silence and solitude, simply sit on one of the chairs, close my eyes. Nobody can see that the eyes were closed because I'm wearing sunglasses. But
Oh my god.
I
Stick
certainly
to the
did
bit.
close them. I certainly did close them. And I'm going to think to myself, Father, was this the right decision?
Sorry, when you say the right decision, what do you mean in specific?
Referring to letting Lucina go with Penelope without putting up more of a fight. I understand that there was like a sizable argument, but there were other things to be said that I chose not to.
Okay, you are specifically inquiring as if you're having a conversation.
Yes.
That's kind
This
of
is
new.
the first time I'm trying to reach out in this way, but I'm hoping that the communication can go both ways. It's not
Me-
just an unpleasant and unwanted intruder whenever I'm about to do something that might piss him off.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Do you have inspiration left?
Yes, I do. Fuck me, like sideways. I'm gonna use it.
This is before you use it.
Okay.
The saving throw is not determining if you're going to get an answer or not. It's for something else.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and I'm scared of what that could be.
Sure. You
Um,
can use your inspiration.
fuck. But do I want to play a risky game?
Do what you want, man. I'm just letting you know your options because you're not gonna use it tonight. Otherwise, I think.
Do we get it every sesh?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
I
it's
can, I can
Lily
refresh
is-
it every.
Okay,
rest.
that's why I keep it up. Okay. Never used it. I'm gonna use it.
It's marginally better. You feel when you ask this, and it's like to a weird corner of your brain, sort of.
I try to travel to the coldest place in my brain, if there's such a thing.
Yeah. It's odd, right? Like it's like you're talking to yourself first. And then you feel something rousing there. Like the seedling of a thought when you begin to recall something, but you haven't recalled it yet. It's just when something somewhere refreshes or gives just a little bit of a start to something, to memories to begin unraveling. You were asking if letting her go was a good decision.
The right one.
The right one, yeah. Let me consider.
I'm just gonna put like Master Ukoi quotes.
I was. This is a.
Wait, don't quit.
This is a
You
thought
don't
process I
quit.
was not expecting to have to access right now. Why I'm having to consider a lot of things.
You can do it next session if you
No,
want to think about it. Okay.
We're doing it right now.
Okay.
You're not gonna leave him in suspense, like you did a Luna.
Well, mine I don't think can be solved, even if we spent the next half hour sitting here.
My next question to my father is she a devil?
If letting Lucina go was the right decision. Go as in leave this place with Penelope.
Yes.
You know, Myzel's saying to himself right now, we shouldn't have invited Lucina. For once, he's agreeing with Marco.
I kind of don't agree with that.
For one moment, this thought creeps into your head. It doesn't have a voice per se. It's just a thought that you don't recognize thinking yourself. The thought thinks, Marco wouldn't let anything tragic happen to his precious child. Her emotions are very subdued, but not non. Perhaps indulging her a little bit is using
Perhaps indulging her a little bit is.
will let us use her better.
Oh, will let us use her. Oh. Oh. Woof.
Who did you think you were?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You're like that answer. I'm just like, who did you think you were in a past life?
Super chill and cool.
And
No,
at
but
That Lilia.
now Noah has that thought because it didn't cross his mind.
Yeah. And at the end of that, but at the end of the thought, there is a peculiar feeling of regret. The specific kind of regret that you get when you are faced with an opportunity to do something, knowing that the last time you had that opportunity, you botched it. So that, it will let us use her better comes with a little bit of a tinge of like,
This time.
yeah, should have done that last time.
To Lucina in specific, or just as a
Concept.
concept? Okay.
Yes.
I was like, shit just got weirder.
No, that. I'll leave it at that.
Say that one more time, like really slowly, so I get it.
The last part or everything?
Yes. No, just just the last part.
There is like the sort of bitterness trailing like at the end, like an aftertaste of that thought. When you are going to do something, when you have the opportunity to do something, rather, and you know that the last time you didn't do it, and you regret it, so you're like, no, this time it'll be different.
Okay. I just wish to sit in this empty room now by myself for a little bit.
It's basically
Still not
a
going to
crime
follow.
scene.
That's okay.
Yeah, eventually you're going to hear noises of people coming concerned to check in on things, but you can sit here for a little bit.
Yeah. Once I do hear that,
think on
I'll
things.
just kind of get up, I'll sigh, and I'll snap my fingers and teleport out.
How do you teleport?
I have Misty Step somewhere. So I'm going to like get closer to the exit and then TP fully out before anybody can enter.
Is this one of the spells that would get the shadow sort of like
No.
behind you? Well, as you snap your finger, you see is beside yours
I see what beside me, sorry.
a second hand snapping the finger. Just a hand.
I take note of that.
And that is our new stop point for the session.
Hey.
Everything's going wrong.
Yeah,
Everything's going terribly wrong right now.
Yes. Nico was like, no, we don't have enough shit going. We need.
We already had the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to be continued. We already started playing the song, and then we were
It
like,
just
actually,
doubled down.
hit reverse. It started playing a different JoJo's
Yeah,
outro.
a new fire is now in the oven. We already had like half a dozen.
Shit.
The microwave was
Bro.
already on
Amazing.
fire.
Amazing.
You-
This is great D&D.
You know,
I'll
I'm gonna
take note
be-
now. Oh.
I'm gonna be fucking role playing 5 million different conversations with Akina this week in my head of like, what do I even say to this woman? Will she even talk to me? And then
I know.
there's this fucking kid. and that's like the other thing. Like I have like a
music. It's doing the thing.
I love it.
just trying to do good
Yeah.
in a bad city.
But hey, crises are often the best opportunities for you to get people to really open up.
No, honestly, when Mizell said he's kind of agree with Marco, I disagree fully with that. I'm so happy that this happened. But also, I know it's very tender.
He's just
So-
he's kind of grumbling that to himself.
Yeah, no. I just meant and obviously he's talking to himself. I just mean in general, like, I don't agree with that sentiment.
I
I'm
at the
so
same
much
time
happier.
I didn't stir shit on purpose. I swear to God. Even though I'm happy with how things turned out, but all of this kind of started with me fucking up the thing about my Zelzo.
It's true,
'Cause-
because like there would have been so much different
Yeah.
going on.
Because like not just combat would have gone probably like a little bit different, but my Zel probably wouldn't have tried to go cop on Penelope so hard if if he had known
Mm-hmm.
before.
Well,
like,
even
that
from
she
the
was
first
innocent.
round of combat, he wouldn't have done the sunbeam.
Yeah, I feel like realistically, like you would have like fired this, and then immediately gotten like this like hot burning sensation from the gauntlet going like,
Yeah,
but also,
100%.
I'm gonna give myself the cop out of being like, no, the gauntlet was a little undecided. The gauntlet had mixed feelings. It took a little bit to decide like if she like pass a verdict, a proper one.
It is kind of difficult to gauge.
I mean, I think everyone was on the fence for a lot of it. It's like, yeah, I mean, yes, but no, but she's basically a walking weapon of mass destruction.
in FGO,
Mass destruction.
and this is not something that I did like it was on a plan, but on FGO, there's a skill called Innocent Monster, right? Which is like some figures, Elizabeth Bathory, like have it, and some other people who basically just they fucked up big time, but it wasn't really their fault. They didn't mean to fuck up. They just fuck up because either like they didn't know anything, they didn't know better, or
Victims of circumstance.
yeah, or they didn't know better, they didn't know what they were doing, or they literally were just born like that, and like, what the fuck are you gonna do? You just gotta live, right? And that is sort of like where Penny is at, which is a very gray area. She wasn't like that originally, by the way. Like,
Oh, I'm sure she was just like a charming girl, and then eventually she was like, "Wow, everyone seems to really like being around me."
no, I don't mean in that way. I mean when I was writing her, like
Okay.
when I originally Penny was going to be like very like her deal was always going to be that, the eyes and the partners and all that, but she was originally going to be much more of a stereotypical like, ha ha ha, I'm charming people and I'm going to make everyone love me, etc. It's just that when I started actually, giving her a little bit more form in my head, like picking a voice for her or like the way that she talks, etc., it just started naturally gravitating towards like more innocent space, like this more like naive thing, which made more sense. Like it was more interesting for the story and made more sense for the character even.
Yeah.
Oh
I
god.
think
like,
it makes a really compelling like enemy to fight of like somebody who you have to take down, but like,
Yeah.
From Aluna's like POV, a young sort of impressionable girl running into a Marco and then her
It's
life being
fucked
changed
up.
is like she was already
She's a
disgusted with Marco
victim.
for like a various amounts of like just
She's a
you're
victim.
holding a city hostage against us is enough. But like to do something like that, even if he did love her, quote unquote, it's just
Well, I know, and when you look at every single one of his darlings is absolutely fucked up the more you think about it, because they're people who are in a lot of positions of disadvantage who have been manipulated into these positions of power, who now have like fucked up skews of like Lineker and Priscilla, and now Penelope, of like all of them being from being victims into aggressors.
but it's also even like even if I gave it to him that like he did indeed love them, like if I took that at face value.
I don't believe
Like I said,
He never said he does.
okay,
He
whatever.
he said other things to the effect of like, oh, yeah, they're like cool.
Okay, yeah. So I don't even have to give him that.
His
But I was
words
saying,
are
like,
ashes upon my ears.
Yeah, no,
I do not believe a word he says.
oh yeah, no. But like the thing is, like, Doug, the real reason I say is like if I even gave him that, which now that I don't have to, it just makes it worse. Uh, even if I gave him that, what he's doing is fucked. What he's letting us do is fucked. What he's allowing to happen is
Marco's like a
fucked.
monster.
And he wants it all to happen because it's entertaining to him.
Never meet your heroes is all I'm learning.
Yes, I am enjoying all of this. Unreal. Should have ran vampires before in my life.
I'm so happy to talk to Lakina like this though, because she hasn't been angry. I don't think she hasn't really, she's had like lukewarm emotions before, but I think she's actually like upset right now. And that's the best way to talk with people. If you're trying to
When
get
they're upset. No, that's true. That's true.
if you're trying to like get somewhere.
And now you've given Mizell another good vampire to figure out what to do with.
You
anyway,
did
know,
that
right?
to
The place-
yourself? No
place
one
I'm trying
told
to
you
get
to
is
take
bed.
vows of
Yep, that's
vaguely
fair.
getting rid of every vampire you came across.
So I'm gonna slap my legs and do that. Just go ahead and
Good
have a head on
night.
out.
Good night.
I'll be the first to fall. Good night.
I'm gonna go too. Oh shit, it's
Yeah.
11:40.
It's
Oh
so
my
late.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
It's bedtime.
guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Yeah. But no, honestly, Kevin, I'm gonna drag you just a little bit more.